And fuck it, we go live. Woohoo!
So we agree all of his XP goes to Locke, yeah?
I mean,
Yes,
you
I
said it,
agree on
not me.
that.
Alright then, fuck. You're all philanthropists, I take it.
Now I
He's
feel bad for Locke.
Also, like, to be fair, Locke would have fought the characters he one-shotted if he didn't one-shot them.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z, Vegeta pulled down his belt and made you bend over. This time in Dragon Ball Dokkan, are your asses gonna turn red, or will you flee and call for mommy? Find out!
That's with you.
I am very weird. Anyway, I'm also, after Kazoo and Locke, I'm gonna fix the initiative. I realized I fucked it up a little bit. But are you doing anything? Otherwise, I'm gonna assume that you're still just staying in the back for a bit.
So on this action,
Yeah.
I have to finish doing nothing because I did start that earlier in the round.
Sure.
During the next turn order, I'll do a couple of things, but I think we discussed that my 334 on the next turn order will be aiding Goku. Is aid a full action? Do I need to spend the whole
Aid,
action?
the aid action type depends on what you're doing. If you're aiding something that's a small, quick, complete action, then yours is as well.
So basically matches what you're helping.
For example, if he's gonna do an attack, you're gonna give him a reroll matching that attack type. Anyway.
Got it. Then, no, definitely nothing on this initiative, but on the next one I'll probably do something.
Sure.
That finishes my first do nothing.
And Locke moved, wait and did nothing. Okay. Vegeta, now. Gonna fix up the initiative because I realized Vegeta has a 5th speed order. Speed order 5-4 is...
I believe by initiative 45. Not like a change.
Huh?
I was just saying, I'm pretty sure my initiative also goes up to 145. But I don't think that even changes anything.
Not really. But I'm gonna get to there as well. Anyway, speed order 5 is 14,522. That's based on Goku. This speed order here should be 5,030 because that's based on Sarah. 6,044. Focused up with Synapse, I mean.
Yeah, it's based on Synapse, not me. I'm faster than him.
Yes. Speed order 3-2 is correct. So, speed order 2-1 is now 290. And Locke is right there. Okay, so. Right, I never did give Vegeta his 5th turn. I'm gonna do that. Just gonna.
You also didn't give Goku his extra turns.
Thank you. That would have been a big thing to miss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, even if I could go Kaioken times 5, yeah, no, it would still only be like 31,000.
Yeah, like, we physically cannot compete with Vegeta's current state. Unless we incorporate fucking Ozaru or some bullshit.
And I don't want to do that, because I cannot use Kaioken and Ozaru at the same time, so I would actually be weaker.
Yeah, like, if I had Ozaru with my current shit, like, if I had Ozaru right now, I would be stronger, but it's like, I can't have 2 transformations up at the same time. Like, if I didn't have Monstrous Form and I had Ozaru, I would be, like, slightly weaker than Vegeta currently. It's like it's way too
Yeah.
he's really strong.
Yeah, but then if Vegeta wins Ozaru, he still has the rage bonuses as well.
Yeah.
There was something else I was thinking about that's probably important, but I forgot.
Actually, Osaru would be stronger from me, but the big problem is I would be so much slower than Vegeta, combined with the fact that, if you have a slowed while the enemy's faster than you, you get negative rerolls. So Vegeta would fucking ass rape me.
Oh, everyone that has ongoing energy drain, do that. Can you click your Kaioken? Because I have updated it to properly show energy costs and health costs.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm looking that I don't have any.
Kaioken, and then 2.
And I'll...
Why is it so much bigger than I calced? Let me see. Is the Highburn correct?
4.31 and 2 extra energy. Oh shit, I don't have.
Wait, no, I know why. Let's see. Wait. It's base. Oh, yeah, it's. Wait, techniques. Ah, that's because you increased the energy cost. Okay, that's why my calculations have been off this whole time. Okay.
Yeah, that's why my thing with other stuff I had was up because it got updated in the dock, but it hadn't been updated in the sheet yet.
Yeah, no, then my calcs are correct the second I realized that one, so... There! Nice! That almost takes a damage state of my health every turn. How fun.
Yeah.
Uh, 3, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, no, it's not per turn, which, okay, that's good, but still, once per round I just, lose almost a damage state.
Holy shit, that much?
Yeah, remember, I'm the health tank, Farah's the energy tank.
Okay, that's for Goku.
I also have much more energy than I have health.
Yeah, I lose 8.5% of my health per round of Kaioken. Almost 10%. 10%.
Yeah.
And don't even think about if I try to combine Kaioken and Great Ape. Let's just say my health would be bye-bye.
You only need the one turn.
Vegeta is still stronger than me by a lot.
Yeah, current,
You only need.
Yeah, current Vegeta is an 82k. We need a lot of shit to get up to that level.
I calced it. If I used Great Ape and Kaioken per turn, I would lose 29% of my health.
Anyway, so Vegeta's turn. Damn. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, Vegeta-san, how are you gonna rearrange our organs today?
So what happens is Goku activates his Kaioken, hands over the beanbag to you, and you take a bean, eat it, and Vegeta flashes past Goku, past you, to steal the beanbag, realizing...
Can I roll something to stop it?
Yeah, but he's gonna roll something to try it.
Yeah, fair.
So far I'm just describing what's happening, because he's realizing that there's some weird doohickey bullshit with that with them beans. And this wouldn't be a scale. I'm assuming we're just gonna roll a roll of speed or something. Yeah.
Oh, speed dice pool?
Yeah.
Okay, this might
What
go
is
horribly.
your speed DV currently?
16 to 17. But you know I'm gonna have a worse one than him by the fact he is in the, You know,
Yeah.
hundreds of thousands.
Not hundreds of thousands. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna go pretty poorly for you. So this is the system I'm implementing when there's just stat rolls against each other. You roll stat, but for each DV higher, closest comparable possible, there's one reroll. Feels fair, because then actual...
So it's my 17 versus his.
20-21, so 20.
So he gets 3 free rerolls.
Roll 9 speed. This is his. Well.
Yeah,
Wow.
no.
You know what, he's gonna take it. So all of
there
a
goes our heel.
sudden, Goku pulls up his guard. He realizes Vegeta's already pushed past him. You do the same, but you realize that you're no longer holding the beanbag. As Vegeta is standing behind you, his powerful aura is still just pushing the ground apart as he stands there, and he's holding the bag of beans. Alright, Sensu. I saw you take these. And you were healed immediately. What is this?
Some nice earth supplements, pretty good for the body, though, you know, not really healthy for horrifically evil people.
And he gives you the exact smile you know he's making as he opens the bag and eats all 3.
Yay! There's
Could I
all of
fucking-
our plans for healing.
Could I blast the pouch before he does that?
Do you have a reaction for that?
Oh, we're fucked. Or at least me.
I
Everybody
don't.
else.
You know, do you have any technique that is? Oh yeah, any action aside from attacking that is a reaction at this tier in the slightest?
Something? I don't know. Because
Really,
I
the
have to
only
think
person who
about
could have
it
done any-
logically. I can't do that to you. That would be bullshit.
You know.
I would have an
Yeah, like-
upheaval on my hands if you guys were gonna heal and I was like, I do a reaction and blast the bean. Why are you
Yeah, but now
grabbing the
also Vegeta's
pitchforks?
But now also Vegeta has stolen the beans and is eating all of them, which removes all of us from healing.
Is there an
Yeah.
action that
Fuck,
could be
that's over.
taken to like allow him to eat just 1 instead of 3?
To be fair, 3 doesn't really matter. That's
do
the
you
thing.
mean?
One.
Can you...
Well, yeah, but saving the other 2 that we could take back later, right? I don't know. I can't do anything, but I don't know if there's anything to be done.
Then again, risking he gets more heals than he already has. But then again, it
I
was
would like
just
to heal something.
yeah.
So I'm still fucked up.
You know, I don't have the best fucking what would it be criminality. Before he took any, could I theoretically have hidden away 1 bean before he fucking took the bag from me?
Sure. But you're gonna have
Yeah, I
a
took
negative
1
reroll
bean.
on this.
Of course. What would it be?
Criminality, I have to check the specialties again.
There's
Criminal
dual use
mind.
Pickpocketing. Wouldn't it be pickpocketing? Or would it be criminal mind?
Criminal mind, see if he thought of it beforehand. She.
Yeah, fuck. Well, this is gonna go horrible. Yeah, no.
Nah.
And if you made me reroll the 5, then yeah, no, 5. Yeah, she wouldn't. So, well,
Well, we're fucked. Or at
yeah,
least
no,
I am.
we are dead.
Burp fart.
And I wish eating more than 1 senzu bean at the time did actually have negatives.
If you eat a whole handful of them, your stomach swells up and you're gonna get really full. But then again, he's a Saiyan. He might just enjoy
I
that
know.
shit.
Well, this fight's gone to shit in about 1 action.
Time to make it go to shitter. Time to activate my Kaioken. What?
I want Vegeta to die. Just because he's a bitch.
Oh, come on, man.
Yes.
That's
Doesn't it remove negatives? So that means my slow effect is gone, which means
Yep.
now his initiative is back to horrific again.
That literally makes no difference for you guys. He's at number 1 in each speed order, and he has speed order 5, so nothing really happens there. Even if he gets like a million extra initiative, nothing changes. I'm just trying to think of something, and I forgot what it is I'm trying to think of. Alright.
I'm just gonna be sitting on the side just waiting.
Can't imagine what that's like.
Like,
Alright, so that's gonna go to 8 there. 4 here, and no slowed anymore. And again, for now I'm not gonna bother recounting the initiative since it doesn't matter.
yeah, we're all gonna die anyway. It doesn't fucking matter.
We'll be fine. Some bullshit will happen, I'm sure. We'll be
I'm sure as well.
At least initiative doesn't refresh, or not initiative, but techniques. Sensor beams don't refresh techniques.
No,
Oh
they
yeah,
don't.
I forgot. Breaker combo is fucking standard, so he's gonna murder me again, isn't he?
Yeah, but again, he has active now, so no reaction. Brain good thinking when
Ah.
many would use.
Oh yeah, good. Fuck yeah, I forgot Dazed removes reaction, so he does not. Well, it's still one attack. It's still gonna hurt like a bitch, but you know, positives.
I mean, yeah.
Man, you have no damage states I can actually take right now, so this is gonna hurt me and be as horrible as it is right now.
Hang on. Minus 600. Wait. Yeah, you have base and multiplier times 2. So yeah, that's correct. 600 instead of 300.
Fight Vegeta, but no, Vegeta's a bitch.
Alright, I was gonna be nice to you to make it so that he won't interrupt you before you can get your round order. But sure, no. Let's do it your way. So, that's
I was partly
da-
just
damage to Sarah.
to heal.
Yeah, no, I'm already putting it down. Horrific, though luckily not the one shots. You know, pretty nice that his technique is specifically meant so he fucks himself over by his anger. Oh wait, not my energy. I'm a dumb. I removed my energy instead of my health for that.
Durr! Something's going bad.
I am sorry, okay? My brain was kind of confuffled after Vegeta full healed.
That's alright. He has,
No, it isn't.
he has
No,
more
it's
horrible
not.
shit he's gonna do to you very soon. Just wait a little bit and we're gonna get there.
Hey, now it's Goku's turn. Reduce it to 3 turns left. After that, we're gonna Kaio fuck him. Fuck him.
Trigger! Fucking fuck him! 6, and that's 6. Okay. What's these? Oh, jeez! I knew there was something I forgot. That's that spirit bomb. Okay, stats. So Goku is going to rush in. And stop. Actually, let's see. Did I have? Yes. Vegeta has -6 defense. Let's see if this hits. This is a hit. Oh! Then he does a follow-up, also with 2 extra energy because to follow up.
No crit.
No. Let's see, 850 and 270.
Actually, I will ask the question: are you countering for Goku the stuff he'd have for outnumbering?
No, actually, I forgot that. So 3 versus 1, he would have like +1. It's still not gonna be a crit.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, I just figured I'd throw it out there.
So Goku deals this damage. Now to calculate Vegeta's current damage reduction.
That's only 6%, isn't it? Because it's equal to his rage.
His rage at the time of activation, which was 8. And that's 8% total, not based of his stat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I know.
I'm talking about his what he has for
Armor.
no features,
Of course it does.
which is based of his strength PB. Prv.
So he's invincible. Okay.
No! God damn you, all of you guys, in a row.
Nah, guys, he's just a vegetable.
Look,
We can
you've
eat
thrown
him.
an enemy at us that we were barely beating, gave him a 360% power, and then had him fully restore everything.
Nah, guys, it's fine. It's exactly what happens in the show until somebody in Goku's family bloodline decides to step up.
Yeah,
It's canon. It's totally canon.
Remember, if his like power level is at like 18,000 or so, even 1% is like 18,000 damage reduction.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah, just 1% of his.
I'm just trying to make it more or less catastrophic because it's. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna be fine. As terrifying.
I
as
forgot
it
about
is.
that damage. So, Goku deals 10,000 damage. Ah! I'm not going to be injured by a low-class Saiyan! Alright, that was good. Strong. Then it's Vegeta's turn again. And Vegeta is going to, first off, turn off his Rage Boner. Unbridled Fury, thank you, Brain.
Yeah, it's only unbridled because he hasn't met Bulma.
Ew. Sorry. Huh.
Is the math not mathing?
Yes.
Oh.
Sorry.
And I realized my Kaioken times or my Kamehameha times 3. It's only one. I can only do it once. I can only do ×2 now, so you know, that was my best attack, and now it's no more. I used it once and never again. So
What
that's
can you only
Wait,
use
never
once?
again, ever again, or just not at all this fight?
full power Kamehameha. I can only get another extra energy, but it would be counted as rare. So I can only essentially do Kamehameha extra energy 3 once per battle. Every other time, I can only do
Yeah.
it twice.
And we did it, and we've already
Oh.
done it, and now
I
the G's
don't-
healed, so all the damage is gone.
I don't understand. What Kauken extra energy, whatever. It's still
No,
just.
Kamehameha times 3, they could only do once because it's a rare technique, and now it's gone
No.
because
Yeah, I can do ×2 because of the Kaioken, and ×3 because of that feature. Now I can only do ×2.
Oh, you're talking about extra energy times 3.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you said you could only do it in Kauken times 3. Once, and I
No.
was like, no.
Well, technically speaking, I can only do it when using Kaioken, because, you know, then I can get extra energy ×2, but...
But have you done full power Kamehameha already?
Yeah,
Yeah.
do you remember the one that, when Vegeta first tried to attack,
Did you use
Synapse?
extra energy times 4?
it's ×3. Oh, wait, yeah, it could be ×4.
Yeah. It has
Yeah, I
nothing to
did.
do with
It
your
was times
Kaioken, it only has to do with your normal amount of extra energy. Okay,
Yeah, I
then.
know. Doesn't matter, because it's
Well-
already used up.
That is why Vegeta got really badly injured. He needed to heal up after that. Tish tosh.
yes, and he had to do so by stealing all of our healing.
Yes, all of it. Anyway, Vegeta's turn again, and he removed his power up, so now he's gonna break your combo. Oh, right, his defense is no longer shat. He removed his Unbridled Fury, so now he's gonna break your combo a few extra times. So he starts with fucking 14.
That's worse. Oh yeah, it is 14, which against
Yep.
me or
Goku. He uses a reroll on one of those ones. Good enough. Now it's a 19.
well, it's not me at least this time.
And then he's gonna do it again, but with a negative reroll. Would Goku want to use a negative reroll? I think he would.
Yes.
Still a hit.
Yeah.
32.
Yeah, make that 10 a 6 real quick.
Yeah, but it's not a crit.
And then he's gonna do it again. Does Goku want to use the negative reroll? No. He's fine. Vegeta wants to use his other reroll, so Goku's gonna negate it with this reroll. So 2 hits. So Vegeta
at
starts fucking breaking Goku apart. Smash, smash, crash, brash.
Congrats, you
Catastrophe.
did less damage than the first hit against me.
That's
Catastrophe.
I was gonna say that's like 18,500 or 400.
Yep. Seems to be. God damn.
Goku's fine. He's got this.
Someone help!
Come on, you should do it. You have better health than me, so you should take it better.
He's Goku. He should be fine. He's fucking
Are
Goku.
you holding a grudge or something?
That's him. I don't know why him.
Yeah, Goku is fine-ish. I'll just let you see his
Goku
health
self.
bar.
Yeah, he's got like.
Yeah, that's
69
fine.
million HP.
Did you see
Yeah.
my health bar? With almost half of that damage?
Now, Goku. He's gonna jump back. Kamehameha!
ha 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 ha.
Oh,
Imagine
Damn it,
ha
Goku!
one-
oh god! I
imagine
shot
you
myself
have to
so
say
many
ha
times in a
once for
row.
each extra energy, so it's like this one's Kami ha ha ha.
Kame.
'Cause it's yeah.
Vegeta sees it's coming, so he jumps over the energy beam that goes up and pulverizes a mountain behind him. Kaboom!
My turn is right after, and as I see Vegeta jump, you know what? Good thing I had. Oh wait, what the fuck? did I
Holy
see?
fucking shit!
You know, actually, let me see. I have one reroll from. Do I have offensive fighter on her? No. I have one reroll as a Saiyan, but do I have any rerolls? I don't think so.
We're 3 outnumbering,
Does
and
it
you
even
definitely don't have any
matter?
power level.
Yeah, like holy shit.
If she could
The-
reroll 2 of them, she could get it to neutral.
Yeah.
I'm DV17.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like a fucking 8. Let's see.
But 3-1 Euro outnumbering doesn't matter here. He
He's
he negates it
DV20,
with
that's
his
21.
overpowering. You don't have
Yeah.
rerolls due to outnumbering. If you have any other of your own rerolls, you can.
I only have one.
Do you want to use
So
it
that's
here?
it.
This is your last Coomer Hoomer Ha.
Wait, can I use a battle point to just reroll the whole attack?
Do you have a battle point left?
Yeah. Remember, I have two.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
can
you
reroll
used
the
one.
entire thing.
Yeah, I know. That's why I have one left.
In
So
that
reroll
case,
the whole
yeah.
attack.
If you want to, yeah.
Hey,
Hey, that's much better.
That's a 24?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 24. That works for me.
So he
Yeah, let's
jumps
have
over
a-
one Kamehameha and reaches out a hand to shoot back at Goku. Ah! But all of a sudden something comes from his side. This was a lot of ones in this damage roll.
Don't.
Yeah, but at least it hit.
Yes. Duh! And since his power shrank, so did his DR.
And health.
Yeah. That deals damage.
I hope.
More than like 12.
That technique is a big action, so I will save that the next turn.
Anyway, energy cost, yes. Now burnout on this one.
Injury, you mean? Oh wait, yeah, I can burn out one. Let's see
Yeah.
if I can get something good. No.
I think that's a beneficial one.
Energy reserves. Okay, that works. It's fine.
Energy.
Only 2%, but
Yeah, it's 2%. I mean, it's 2% energy efficient, so things cost 2% less.
Synapse.
Yes, finally time to get my crit. Because I have
Hang
been
on.
charging up this critical attack the entire time. No point doing energy because I'm pretty sure I already did it last time. And I'm pretty sure that would have been another. Actually, it doesn't matter. That would have been a crit. I'm pretty sure that would have been a crit
That's-
anyway. Wait, no, it would have been just exactly. Anyway, so
So-
here's the damage. No combo.
So close to a crit though.
I mean, I've already crit. 'Cause I
What do you
spent the
mean?
entire time because last session we ended after I rolled a critical hit, but I had to charge. So I've been charging this entire time.
so this
Okay.
is a guaranteed crit.
Yeah.
I will
that's
allow
double.
that for now, but going forward in the future, the actual
Yeah.
attack roll on a charge up will be when the attack happens.
Fair.
To be fair, you said it. Yeah, to be fair, you did say it last time.
Going forward from now, this is how it's gonna be. You roll.
Accept it.
You click the attack when you start the charge up just to see how much energy you're gonna pay, but you ignore the attack roll. Okay.
Okay, well, anyway, that's the damage.
Very good.
Times 2.
Yep.
Nice.
How to make me feel insignificant, even though I'm stronger than you. You hit so much harder than me.
Can't imagine what that's like.
I'm pretty sure I did the energy last time.
Dinklefucker!
I mean, I have accomplished my goal of at least punching Vegeta through a mountain.
Yeah. Actually, let's see here. 3,200 crash damage. That is DV12. You could punch him through a skyscraper.
Pretty thick rock walls, so.
Yeah. But not through an entire mountain like what's Krillin cut off for the Kansan. Whatever.
Yeah, but I punched him into one.
Now I'm just gonna go ahead and damage 54336 minus his DV minus 8%. Actually, he's gonna devastate this.
Makes sense. That's pretty brutal damage.
He only has damage state 2. So damage state 2.
Why are we alive?
What?
I think that's second wind.
Yes.
It is second wind.
Which is good for us. We just need to do minuscule damage to him so he rolls another injury.
Fuck you!
Oh, right, yeah. So he's forced to make another one.
Which is good against bosses.
Yeah.
So this is minus 18% damage. So that just removed 9,500.
I think we pissed off Vegeta again.
That's it! Everybody dies!
You know, it's gonna be so much sweeter when we're all attending his wedding, I'm just saying.
So you
Like,
said
hey,
that
remember that time Synapse hit you into the rock? He'll be like, fuck you.
You said that was 9,500? That I did?
No, he reduced 9,500 with his damage reduction.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Oh boy.
That was 18%. Okay,
Okay, so yes.
so
Yeah,
let's
but that
see.
is
He's
shit.
already used this.
It still saw 44,000 damage.
Mhm.
Well, near 45, so it still hurt. But I also no longer can do double smash extra energy times 3 purely because it takes too fucking long. Unless I wanted to spend my next turn doing it and charge it up again.
Then again, Vegeta wants your head now, most likely.
Actually, I can't even do it because I'd have to charge it on my last one and then go through every other turn order because that's fucking unusual. Yeah. I like
Did
the
I
visual.
remove his anger counter? I'm pretty sure it was set of
did.
4.
It was last I saw was 6, so after the previous turn, yeah, it would have been a 4.
Why the fuck did I do that? Alright. So Vegeta is gonna rush out at you.
Of course, because fuck him.
To be fair, it makes sense. What would you do if somebody sent you through a mountain?
Yeah, you just
I
did
loaded
a big fucking smack.
Quite literally, the past 3 turns have been really just the series of events that happened was Goku shot a Kamehameha, Vegeta jumped up in the air and dodged it. Sarah then clipped him with a Kamehameha and it exploded. Then after the explosion came a giant fist that punched him in the mouth and sent him through a mountain.
And he's not the fifth.
Unless that's lower than a 6 he hit.
Yeah, I was just counting it. 17.
It's not lower than a 6.
It is indeed not.
Okay. Just give me the total and I'll see how bad it is.
I am doing it.
Let's see. That'd be 2409. Alright, now let me put it through here first. 24094. That'd be 20,049 because it seems to round down or something, so it's just easier to increase it by 1. That's a whole damage state. Let me see if I Just doing math to see how bad it would be. If I... No, that's one extra 0. Let me see if it was... 16,039. Nah, I'll just take it as is then. That's 20... 48, because literally I would have to... I can't reduce... Even if I did 25, it probably would still be a damage state 6, so literally there's no point in risking an injury, knowing my luck.
Oh yeah, that is mostly how it feels when Synapse takes any big hit. It feels like, yeah, that would have killed most of me.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
at
no,
eight-
frozen
eight
health
three.
take, I totally understand it.
Do you need some help with the math?
Hold on, I know what it is. I accidentally typed the wrong thing in.
Okay.
I forgot to hit minus. 83622, 83622,
Oh,
83622. There we go. Yeah, if I had all my damage reductions, I'd have had a lot. I'd have tanked a lot more. But again, my demonic key infusion is not my custom version, so I don't have the extremely high strength based damage reduction and power up.
A real quick question while Dart's doing Goku math. What is your normal max health?
My default max health is
Yeah.
with no powers or anything. It's 20,790. With all my power ups, it goes up to 204,651.
So at base, you've got just less than 7 times my health. But at 204, what was the rest of it?
Also at base, my energy reserve is a maximum of 4,808.
I have 200 less energy than you.
Yeah, my max health is 204,651.
Yeah, no.
That is.
And I have a base
3 times more health than I have. Oh my god.
And with my full power, and with current full power up, I have a base 10% damage reduction, and I also have a flat strength based DR reduction of 1,637.
You are an absolute monster.
I have
Also,
more
it looks
energy
like
than
a
him.
couple of injuries there.
Yeah, and my injury luck is absolutely fucking abysmal. I
Yeah, I've got-
consistently get 30s to 50s. The injuries hate me.
So, you know what? By the fact he's most likely gonna murder me pretty badly, I think I'm actually gonna play it a bit more defensively. So I am doing this. After image technique.
Yeah.
As you know, I don't want dear Vegeta to crush me even more.
Keep in mind that this is another energy drain, so you pay for both this and Kaioken
Yeah, I know.
next round. Very good.
Yeah.
And your turn?
My energy was tanked from other things, which is why I wanted to hit a Sensu bean, but then Vegeta
Synapse!
had to...
Yeah, he went and been a bitch.
Yeah. So, let me see... I'm gonna do a test, because I have to see what the fuck the energy would even be, because I actually don't know, or how much it would cost me to use any of my natural weapon techniques, because they cost more energy because natural weapon.
But I
Correct.
cannot be extra energied, I believe, so.
No, they cannot. That's why I have to see how much they are base to see if I can even do them, or if it's better just doing something different.
Go ahead and try.
So, let me see, what is...
None of these rolls
Tier
matter,
2,
or
bracket
just-
1, plus 175. No, not you. You. So it's energy modifier. I put that in, yes?
Yes. Which one are you
170.
using?
I'm just doing the test on this one. Let's see, what would that be? 4,543. 4,543.
Heated hands, yeah.
That would be multiplied. Well, be.
What do you mean?
Oh wait, hold on. That,
Four
no,
five
that's
four
not the-
three isn't multiplied. That is the
That's-
energy cost.
Yeah, that is the energy cost. I'm trying to see if that would be 10% of my thing. Wait, no, it wouldn't be. So I could do heated hands. Because it would be just shy of my thing, so... Fuck it, I'll try. If I do, he's grabbed.
Okay.
But, oh wait, the roll was shit, and I don't have reroll, so literally I would miss, so it doesn't matter.
What?
That was a test roll, so you
Yeah, I know.
roll again when you actually want to attack, or am I?
Would I be allowed to?
You declared that you were gonna test it, so even if you rolled a crit, I was gonna say no luck.
Okay, so...
I did hear you declaring it.
Okay, so there we go. So the 20
that
hit.
might hit.
Okay, let's see. Vegeta is a bitch. He can make you reroll that 9. Do I want this to happen? Yeah, reroll the 9.
Come
Yeah,
on, I
that's
believe
fine.
in you, Synapse.
Roll a 10, roll a 10, roll a 10.
Or at
if
least
you're-
a 9
no.
again.
Okay. So, no. Check to see damage just in case, but this is a mess. I'm just intrigued.
It had a fire tag too, so you would take tick damage.
No.
And if I succeeded, he'd also be grabbed, which means I can miss him again, and I could just hurt him.
Fire
Then again,
tag
it's a
doesn't.
standard.
Fire tag doesn't mean tick damage. Fire tag means he's vulnerable.
Oh, well, fair.
Yeah, Vegeta, as we all know, is a bitch.
And this
The
he
biggest
can
bitches.
only do once per combat, by the way.
Hey,
Oh,
at
yeah.
least you wasted his 1 per
Yeah, there
combat
you go.
reroll.
Negative reroll. Well,
Progress.
Kazoo.
4, 5, 4, 3.
I will figure out a way to aid Goku's next attack.
Throwing a
By,
key
like,
blast to distract him or
Firing off
something.
pity shots or something, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
ain't no way nothing I do hits, but I'll just be like, haha, look over here, so that Goku can do
Haha!
something.
Ho, ho, ho. And
Hey,
one of
don't you want to give me
these-
my reward from earlier? Even though I definitely know it's not a reward, and so does Kazoo. Just like taunt him.
Yep. So you're gonna do aid action for Goku, yeah?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Very good. It's gonna work, but so is this. That's it! All of you perish! Ah! Wait,
I'm grabbing his Gallic gun.
no, this isn't Gallic Gun.
It's gonna be the fucking
Keys.
super explosive wave or some shit.
Ah!
Last stream. He rolled shit. He
Holy
rolled 3 ones.
balls. Okay.
Wow.
He misses everyone.
Yep.
You know, I am happy
Unfortunately,
that
this has the explosive tag, so you're just gonna take half damage again. I do not have enough rerolls for this.
Yeah, no. That is literally what I got instead
Fuck
of
it,
my
I'll tr-
1 non-1.
Fuck it, I'll try. I have 1 reroll, I think. Yeah, I have 1 reroll. If I get a 10,
Come on.
maybe it's worth something now. It's still absolutely not. Okay, so
Yeah,
So I'm gonna tell you what happens here. Blast Scream is he focuses an explosion on himself. He is obviously exempt from damage. He's not hurting himself with this attack. He's not a Pokemon. If you do an explosion on someone, like on Synapse, he takes full damage and everyone else takes half. In the case of this technique, everyone takes half, and in this case, everyone halves that again.
Okay, so we
Okay.
take
Order.
1/4.
Can we also like dodge or anything? Because I've got like 4 positive rerolls I can use to help myself avoid this completely.
8, 4,
Potentially.
1, 3.
Because that absolutely is gonna down and kill me. So I need to try to. I
Now
guess,
remember,
dodge
now
it?
Going over your max health is not an insta-kill.
Yeah,
Remember?
even if you tank
No,
this, you
that would be
very-
over double my max health though.
Yeah, but
Like,
you
I
still
have,
can't die.
like,
Is 8,000? Is 8,413 more than double your health?
Yes, it is.
I am
My
taking a
max
damage take
health-
2 on that one.
My max health is 3250. That is over double. So can I try to dodge or something?
Let me pause one moment. I've heard it a few times saying it's more than double. Double your health does nothing. That doesn't matter. Basically, what's gonna happen is you go down to 0 and you're gonna be forced to take a bad injury roll at damage state 10. Unless 10 is already taken. That injury roll may come up to death. If it doesn't come up to death, you're fine. Or you take whatever injury says. However,
Right.
you still have a turning point. A turning point can always be spent in order to avoid death.
Okay. Can I
Oh,
also
yeah!
still try to dodge anyway, or would that mess with the aiding then? Because like I said, I've got a lot of positive rerolls I can use if I need them.
Also, you're a
You
Namekian,
can-
right?
I am a Namekian, but
Here's the thing.
That means
As
you roll
per
on state 9 instead of 10.
As per the explosion tag, you can do a block reaction to half the total damage rather than the usual effect of block. You can do dodge or a dodge-like technique if the technique gets you out of the effective range. But the free dodge technique doesn't move you anywhere, so that wouldn't work.
Right. So then if I take a block, that would be 42 something.
Yeah, so it really
Yeah,
wouldn't
So
matter.
a
You're
lot,
still
but
gonna
no
go
matter
down
what,
to
I'll go
0.
to 0. Okay, then yeah, so I won't worry about that. So then I set myself to 0 instead of taking
Yeah.
84,000.
We're gonna
Yeah.
do one at a time. Sarah rolled a 33.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah, and that became a 36, so I got losing inhibitions again. So Sarah
Yeah.
has now 3 losing inhibitions.
Which damage state was this? You're not at 0, so you can choose.
2. It was
Yeah.
2. So
Uh,
46 on 2.
Locke rolled a 22, and you did go down to 0. Hello? Is this thing on?
I'm
Yeah.
still here. I was just mid-swig.
Okay. So 22 becomes broken
Broken
limbs. Yep. Do you have turning points or battle points to do anything with this, or are you gonna take it?
I literally would not be able to get bit of that if I fucking tried for 30 years.
Well, I think you can I think you can use a battle point to like negate an injury.
Or
Yeah.
I could just heal myself.
Yeah, all I need is a sensu... Son of a bitch!
It's fine.
I have other healing. Unless that just doesn't get rid of injuries, in which case I guess I'll just go fuck.
As long as it's normal injuries, as long as it goes above, or bad injuries if you go to max. So they're, as long as it's not catastrophic.
Yeah.
Well, it's a bad
Then
injury, so-
Synapse. Did you take damage?
Yes, but also remember my HP is fucking massive. Though I am glad I'm not charging because Vegeta, even though that damage is minuscule to my HP bar, was enough to knock me a damage state. So
Hang
I'm
on,
thankful
hang
I
on.
wasn't charged.
Hang on. Synapse needs to take double damage. No, wait, he does not. Never mind.
No, because he was doing it on himself. Everyone else takes half. He
Also-
missed me.
Yeah.
And also, it's not a dangerous tag.
Yeah.
No, not dangerous. It's that his defense is so low that I think it's not halved against Synapse but everyone else. But I think 6
And
defense
that's
is still too
below a
high.
1. Remember,
yeah, he rolled,
even
he
if
rolled a 4.
Yeah.
So never
like,
mind.
That's why I said he
Uh,
missed everybody.
Yeah, I know. I realized that. So no injury, you just took the damage.
Yeah. I
okay.
took the damage, which was for me 5,935, which was just enough to knock me to fucking damage state 7, which is why I'm glad I'm not
And
charging
now-
anything.
And now for Kazoo. You're
Yeah,
gonna take
so I
Remember-
damage.
set myself to 0, right? Which is
Yes.
minus.
Yeah. Yeah,
Minus 82.
Yes. you have Namekian physiology, right? Does this affect anything, Dart? As, lower
Yep.
any effective damage state the character receives by 1 to a minimum
Yes.
of 1? Okay.
You effectively roll at damage state 9.
Okay, that's not so bad then.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
better.
know what you got.
So that's bad. Let me type that
destroyed
in.
body.
Hang
That's
on.
destroyed. Yeah, that's destroyed body.
Yeah, let
better
him
just
check.
put
Let him
Yeah.
see it for himself.
it is.
Yeah, so let's see. Minus 1d1 on all my combat dice pools. Supreme, high burn, and weakened 50%. If I ever gain any injury that is not death, I automatically also gain the dying injury.
But
okay, can I
Kasu? If you
Pause.
spend a battle
Pause.
point,
Pause.
Oh,
Let
I
him
was gonna
speak.
ask because the battle point was mentioned earlier. You specifically said it could cancel death. Can it also cancel
No.
this?
Turning point
Okay.
can cancel death.
Oh, that was the thing.
A
you
battle
said.
point is a much cheaper thing. It can cancel a normal burnout or injury, not a catastrophic or bad.
but it doesn't state that. It says after rolling an injury or dare, ignore the effect and assume
Yeah.
the result is NA. So
Yeah. This isn't
That
an injury,
works.
this is a catastrophic injury.
It's still a fucking.
Okay,
It's still an
think about it
injury.
this way then. One of the uses of turning point is to ignore death. Why would you do that if battle point can also ignore death? Because death
That's
is
it. Then you
please
might
an
specify.
injury.
Yeah, because you have
Yeah, just
multiple
update the
categories.
text.
You have beneficial
How would I-
injuries, normal injuries. Just
how would-
specify it doesn't. To specify it
How
applies
would
to
I-
beneficial or
how
neutral.
would
Don't
I-
spec and include
how
bad
would
and
I-
catastrophic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll just add.
Just
So you
say which
can get-
categories it doesn't work.
Yeah, that is the thing. When you only say injuries and don't specify a category, that means every injury type.
Yeah. But they also have other uses, so it might be
Yeah.
like you could ignore
So-
one injury, but it's like if you gain
It
death
sounds
after
like
that.
that'll be updated, is what I think Dart was trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then
Yeah.
I'm stuck with this. That sucks. How do
Well, you
I
can use-
reflect the?
You can if you use a turning point, you can use a void death, which I think negates this, based on what was being said. That's up to Dart.
Oh, because it's still in the catastrophic tier.
Yeah.
Would that work, Dart?
What did you want to do?
Avoid this injury at all if I could help it, because that's going to eventually kill me, literally.
This is not gonna kill you eventually.
Well, it says I
You
would gain
okay?
the
You can
dying
spend the
injury,
turning point and
right?
ignore the injury. Yes, if you want to.
Well, because the reason I'm wanting to is specifically because it says when
Yeah.
I gain an injury, not death, I gain dying. So what does
Yes.
dying do? Because I assume dying.
You
die in a
roll a
couple rounds.
d3 and then you die after that many turns.
Yeah, no. So I
Yeah.
super don't want this, especially
Yeah.
because I just started playing. So yeah,
Sure.
I'll spend whatever that point is to just put this back to like a.
Nothing.
One.
Zero.
You can roleplay however damaged you want him to be. In this system, being at 0 hit points might not be so bad. You're literally uninjured. However, you were just blasted by Vegeta's rage scream, so you might want to roleplay him being at least properly fucked up. But yeah,
Yeah, no, Bro's at least passed out and like ripped to shreds or whatever. I just didn't want him to potentially eventually die so soon.
You know what?
So I'm
I
glad
have an
Bro
idea
answered that.
I have an idea. Since you're so small, and compared to my character's size, I feel like the best flavor here is Sarah essentially covers a bit of the blast for you. You essentially position yourself behind Sarah, so you only take a part of the blast. Like, it still hurts like a bitch, but it's not like right to the heart.
Bro's still gonna wake up from being passed out and be like, "Oh my god, I feel like I should have died."
Like basically, the best way to describe being at 0 is not like D&D where you go unconscious. You can still fight, but when you get hit, there is no damage roll unless it could potentially one-shot you, which isn't a thing anymore. I don't think it's just you will automatically roll an injury. But if you have no injuries at all, you get to pick which slot you roll it in.
I still feel like he shouldn't be acting in combat anymore, to be honest.
I forgot that this attack has knockback tag, so you were all knocked the fudge away.
I know the flavor here. I took the blast of an explosion. He took the damage from me colliding into him and then the wall.
Oh my god.
This is,
Sure.
however, an anger tag, so he's gonna roll anger again.
Please roll horribly.
Yes.
Yeah!
Hey,
So-
roll horribly.
So he goes
need
up
one
to
extra
4
turn.
and then down to 2 again after, so he remains at 2. 1 turn left.
Yeah.
As Sarah leans against the rock wall, it's just, I'm sorry, buddy. Are you okay?
You don't hear her response. Bro is unconscious.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't think it's fair for him to keep going in this combat because of how much damage that should have been. So we're gonna pretend he's passed out.
Hey, that was a good roll.
He got a free reroll. He's gonna use it because this is not a
Yeah.
crit. Wait,
The last action I had, he can roll that too.
why does he have an attack penalty of 2? That must be from very long ago.
Yeah.
Considering the last time we fought with Goku
Yay!
was Garlic Jr. and then he died, it's probably from then.
That shouldn't have been a -2, but now the 3's higher, so it's.
This is a 31.
25?
31.
31. Oh, because
I
8's
think-
the highest it could go.
I think
Why-
31 is exactly what he need to crit, I believe.
No, 33.
Ah, god damn it.
Hang on, would it not be a 32? I know it doesn't.
Yeah, it's a
matter,
32. 8 times 4 is
Does-
32.
do
He'd have to
go-
roll one above.
So hold on, let me walk through my logic to make sure I understand the system here. We would take away that -2, which would put it to 24.
Yes.
Yeah,
Then he
wait.
re-rolls the 2 into a 3, which would put it to 25.
Alright.
Then each of those 8s duplicates, one of them duplicates the 4, the other duplicates the 3, so that'd be 25 plus 7 is 32.
Yeah, it's a 32.
Yeah, but he has to
I
roll
forgot
one above.
to add a plus
I'm
1.
starting to understand it, guys.
Yeah, but the way
Nice.
crits work is, unless Goku has the thing to let him get a crit by meeting the dice roll, you have to roll one above your maximum.
He doesn't. He has a bunch of other things, but not that.
Yeah, so Goku would have to have gotten a 33 to have crit.
Yeah.
So, very close. Very
Yeah,
close.
yeah.
So yeah, well, since that was Goku's turn, Sarah is gonna burst up, and then
That missed. The damage calculation. 9, 3, 5, 5.
let me just
Yeah.
check the distances. Yeah, I have I can move over 300 meters in a single run.
Yeah, I can move 142, so I'm fine as well. Like, for me, I also, like, for me, keep in mind whenever I talk about people's HP pools, my HP perspective is very skewed. Like, I know Sarah's a bit weak, but like, my brain just goes off of, like, we should have at least, like, maybe, like, a 5,000. So it's like, oh no, I'm the only one who dumped strength as I did, and has multipliers.
16. That's low. Come on.
Yeah, that's another one.
This became toughen.
Oh wait, no.
Uh,
Oh, also, yeah, he has the injury from fucking. He has the
He's-
auto injury from second wind, doesn't he?
He
Yeah.
did that already. He did that when Goku hit him earlier.
Ah,
Dart was rolling it while we were talking about stuff, but he got a. Oh, where
Yeah.
was it? He got a
Um,
54, then a 15, and then this
Do
is
I-
his fourth injury, fifth injury. I don't know.
Do
But he did take the second wind one.
Yeah.
I have only. Okay, do I just you know what? I will re-roll that one. I have my high class Saiyan.
what the
Fuck you. Of
You ain't
course.
no high class. You're a fumble class. You're a fumble.
16. I'm guessing that doesn't hit Vegeta.
A 16 does not.
Of course.
He
I
doesn't
use my
currently have
re-roll.
any defense penalty. Yeah.
Ow. So I tried to punch him, but of fucking course.
Here comes the freight
It's-
train.
and 3. 3.
Uh, 6622 minus this. What's the matter with you people? Why won't you die? Kitsu!
I really wish I could have fucking used the sensu, but of course,
Because I'm still flavoring him as being like, quote unquote, passed out. I imagine he'll come to just enough to open his eyes to see what's going on. He'll be like, "What the fuck was that?" And then he'll like move and feel every bone in his body hurting, and he'll be like, "Okay, maybe I won't do that." And so he's just like, "You got this, guys."
And you know what? Sarah's response to why won't we die? And it just, you see, Vegeta, we learned something from Earthlings. It's called being too stubborn to die.
Tell him. And that's it. I really feel like I shouldn't do anything else.
You can assist, man. Like, come on, be the Krillin.
Okay, fine. I'll be like, here's a little, and I'll toss off some sort of distracting energy blast to help out Goku again. I guess. Sure. Does that mean I roll an injury on something as well, or because somebody mentioned that earlier?
You only get injuries if you get. If Vegeta came over and slapped you in the mouth and he hit you, you roll an injury. You only get extra injuries if you do. For example, same with if you run out of energy. If you run out of energy, you roll a burnout every time you spend energy on something. If you run out of HP, you only roll an injury if somebody hits you again.
Yeah. I misunderstood what was said earlier. Now it's clarified. I appreciate that.
Yeah. That's why Dart says you can flavor how injured you are however you want, because if you got no injuries, you're just now gonna start taking injuries.
You can take your HP as just your luck, basically. When your HP's out, your luck has run out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then he's still like really messed up, and he'll do a little bit of distracting.
Yeah. Quite literally, you can easily just hang back and do shit.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, he'll do that so that Goku can have another benefit, I suppose.
Yeah, be the fly on Vegeta's shoulder.
Yeah. Bruh, I was the first one to attack him, and now I'm just annoying the piss out of him.
Are you trying to do the aid action again?
Yeah. I'll aid action again for Goku. Because I think I can, right?
No, I think that's rare.
Is it?
Actions in combat, small
It's
action.
rare.
Oh shit. Then I guess I'll instead like do nothing. I mean, can't really hit him.
If you try to hit him, you at least you'll give the others more outnumbering bonuses.
Yeah.
Oh,
So learn.
Okay.
Yeah, basically outnumbering is however many people are trying to fight. If no one's doing anything, you're not in the fight, so you're not counted.
Then I guess I'll do that to help. It probably won't do anything, but yeah.
It's like how Krillin, Gohan, and Piccolo just watched Goku and Frieza fight. They were not aiding to the outnumbering, but they were also not in risk of getting in their head.
Yeah.
Just fire a key stream. No extra
I'll just
energy.
go for my favorite little key stream. I also can't do extra energies on it anymore because I did all 3 of those. I don't have rerolls anymore either because my key stream eyes is gone.
Ah, yeah, fair.
Well, I think I still have 1 from one of the injuries I got, right? Let me see. I do. I have a second wind injury on here.
Alright, then just reroll that one.
Roll that 1 away.
The second wind still the highest state in Euro you have.
No, but it doesn't say that reroll goes away. Oh no, yes it does. My bad. Never mind, I don't have that.
For reference of what would happen,
I didn't fully read things. I already took a niggling, so we're good. Oh, that means my other one would have been at +1, but it would have been worse. So never mind.
Yeah. Also, Tara, just for a reference of what will happen if once Locke joins in the fight, if he does, we will be at a 5v1, which means we all have +1 dice pool.
Nice.
From outnumbering.
Remember, power. Oh yeah, true. Because even if you outpower us, that's only rerolls that are removed.
There's my lovely attempt.
And potentially defense is also better. I don't know about that, but hey, it's a thing.
Excellent.
And if Krillin and Gohan join in, then we might be slightly higher than at least the DV difference between us.
Nice.
Let's see, because we have Goku, me, you. That's 3. Then you 4. Then with him 5.
And
that
Vegeta,
would be
And Vegeta's
and
like
5-1.
+3. And Vegeta's
That
like
would be
3 or so.
Yeah, that would be +1 defense, +1 dice pool.
Good to know.
Yeah.
So you're helping, even if it's not by much. You're still helping.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna step away for a sec, but I'll be back. You guys have fun with the next couple of turns.
Yeah, I mean you're fine. You've got a lot of turns to wait through.
Imagine having fun couldn't be me.
Come on, Locke. At least you're
mean-
giving rerolls.
I mean, hey, you can do your power up if you wanted.
No, because I got something else I'm gonna do first.
Okay.
So, fuck it, I'll fire off one key blast, so I'm technically in the fight.
All good. Yeah.
I don't remember. I know all of you were just talking about like, oh, outnumbering bonus or some shit like that, but I am. I was not paying.
You'd have an
attention.
extra. You'd have an extra dice because it's a 5v1.
Okay.
You'd have one extra dice in your attacks. So
That is 18.
18. Dirk?
Well, I don't think I'm ever gonna get to use this again in this. Wait, does he have this?
Why?
Never mind,
I'm
that's
not
a
gonna
hit.
be able to damage him.
Do you hit?
Hey.
Alright.
I thought he had. I forgot what it's called. Gives him a
He already-
+1 defense once per battle.
No, he had a thing to make Nappa dodge, and he had a negative reroll.
There you go. There's my negative damage. I'm not done because as a small action, I'm going to use every bit of my energizer.
Go for it. How many do you have?
30. So I get 2250 back. So that puts me well over. So what happens to my injury in state 10?
What type of injury is it?
A bad
Bad.
one.
It remains until you're at full health. Sorry.
Was this the case of the injury was one that weakens?
Oh yeah, I
And
forgot to add
other
that. So
stuff.
I did even less damage. I think I just
Fine.
healed Vegeta.
Worked out a
It's
kink in his
fine,
back.
dude.
Alright. Vegeta. He does Vegeta things and screams out. "Ah!" He flies back a bit and starts blasting Synapse.
Of course.
Blast! 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 Blast!
To be fair, dude, you're the tank here. Do your job.
Well, I'm very sure he crit, potentially.
No, it's... Luckily not because of the one, luckily? Yeah, the one prevented him from critting.
How many rerolls do you have versus him? I think he doesn't have rerolls.
I'm a
No.
DV17.
Combined with the fact we're 5v1, 5v1.
Yeah. He doesn't have overpowering rerolls. So your rerolls are equal to that. He's already used his once per battle reroll from Practitioner of Combat.
Yeah, he's
But-
used everything.
But to be fair, you still hit him normally, which is still gonna fucking wreck him.
Yeah, you still hit me.
Yeah.
Let's see if he does more than 70,000 damage.
He has offensive fighter.
I would think that's melee.
I forgot which I put it in, if it's melee or ranged.
What has he most attacks off? I'm pretty sure he has more physical attacks than ranged
Gallican.
attacks.
I probably put it for Galkan, but I can't recall. Oh well, screw it. Yeah, because his only melee is fucking breaker combo. That's why I put both of them for ranged.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna use it. Or do I want to save it for Gallican? We all know he has it, right?
Yeah, he has.
Do you really need to crit fish me?
Yes.
Like, be honest.
Yeah, yes, he will.
Well,
To be fair, Sacrifice
No, I'm
yourself
saving it,
so
I'm
we can
saving
get
it.
better rolls against the Gallet gun.
Fuck it, I'm saving it. Do it.
What? You're gonna
No, I'm
roll
using it.
fantastic when you do the Gallant gun.
There we go.
Yeah, that's a crit. That is no.
Yay. Yay, there goes all of my fucking health. I'm not gonna bother with like 10,000, like 19986. Let's see, 109. Let's see, 10
You,
9.
what damage state are you in? You
7.
Yes,
That's
you might,
9,000. That is 30,000 more than my health.
No, your health is
Yeah.
200,000. What are you talking about?
No, I mean, than my current health. I'm straight down to 0.
No,
Your
dude.
max-
If you do a damage state and you have no other damage state, so it wouldn't be increased. So you should be fine. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I have faith in you. Come on, roll some good. I
If you
can
roll-
see you roll good.
Please? If you roll damage state 0, are you still... Quick math, you're gonna stay above 0 health.
Yeah, I'm not risking that. I know my fucking luck.
No,
Alright,
come on,
so
Synapse.
pause. So you're not risking that, you go down to 0, and now you have to roll a damage state 0 in here instead. Or
I have to roll 0?
No, listen. If you choose to roll damage state 7, you're gonna stay above 0 health, and you roll a normal injury. If you go down to 0, you can choose whichever damage state you want and roll linear for it, but the dice are gonna be flipped. So a 36
Weighing
is
my
gonna
op-
become a 63.
I'm weighing my options.
Death
on, I
isn't
have
possible at 7. How many
Okay,
injuries
I'll
do you
do
have, by the way?
7.
Wait.
Done.
Okay, so you don't have any added point? Okay. If you wanna roll for damage state 7, let's see what happens.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking
Fuck.
the skull fracture. Yay.
Okay, it's not the worst it could be. It's not the worst it could
Do
be.
you still have your battle point, or have you already?
No, I used it for my power up. This is why I hate injuries, because I always roll shit. I either roll 50 or 60. I never roll anything else.
Alright, so you're gonna be paralyzed for a bit.
Yep.
Then you have Dazed, Supreme Hyper, and Weak and Vulnerable. I'll let you
Yeah.
fiddle with that.
Fucking
What?
yay.
Before that, what other damage reduction do you have on your own normally?
My 10% and then my 3% strength base, which is written in my sheet, because basically, current damage, let me go off of damage state 7, I would have taken 58,856, and this is why I hate doing injuries and never do them if I can.
Then again, you're.
Was it 3% strength base?
Yes.
Thank you.
Look, I'm not fucking surprised. The system, for some reason, despises Synapse for injuries.
That's the damage you take, 59,592.
That's
Let
really
me
good.
know when you're done with the damage and the states and all that.
Yeah, I'll deal with the bullshit.
And Vegeta powers
I
down.
hate injuries.
His anger.
His anger is down, so that means his damage
no.
output is gonna be a lot better, worse.
Oh no.
That's an extra 20% Supreme Hybrid.
Sorry,
so
I forgot something.
What?
I forgot that he has another power-up since his Blast Scream. Blast Screams is an explosive attack and also a power-up.
Yeah, but he only had
But with-
one attack after Blast Scream.
Yeah, it was this one against Synapse.
So hey, you forgot to write down the power up. Hey, Synapse.
Yeah, I did.
If this damage would have done it so no injury could have returned you to 0, just ignore the fact you took an injury, because then it wouldn't have been a point.
Well, no, you're still gonna roll 63, but you can choose it at damage state 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Okay,
gonna
I'll-
pretty much definitely reduce it to 0.
Yeah, I'll take it at 1 because that's a lot better for me.
Yeah, do that.
Give me a little bit of time to math my math.
Do you not use your feet to get in damage
Coughing
sheets?
blood. Let's see what that is.
Yeah,
Still shit. Well, it's
it's
only temporarily shit, so let me roll the extra d6.
Yeah, you would go down to 0.
Yep, see, let's see. Okay, I only get it for 1 turn, so literally it only lasts for 1 turn.
That's good.
What was it?
Coughing blood,
blood.
it lasts for 1 turn.
Okay.
So I'm only 10% Supreme High Burn and Weaken for 1 turn, which is not terrible, but I am at 0.
Hey, to be fair, I call that a better increase of your current type.
Yeah,
And now Vegeta's weaker.
Because worse things were gonna happen. You were gonna lose your power-up and transformation if you were stunned.
Yeah, which would
It's
literally
like
have
how
undone
Super Saiyan
everything.
gets knocked to the ground and loses Super Saiyan. Anyway, right, gonna reduce Vegeta's stats again down to normal. Oh, forgot.
Since we have a bit of that, hey, after this fight, which I hope we can actually, finish off. Yeah, actually, we have an hour, maybe 2 more, so, I feel like we can finish off Vegeta before.
Also, didn't Vegeta have 3 states active? Because wasn't you Fury still up?
No, he
What
turned
did you
that
say?
off.
Yeah,
He turned that off
Unbred
before
Fury
live
turned off
stream.
a while ago.
He did that
I
because
thought
so
he
he could
turned it
wombo.
back on.
No, he just left it off so he could wombo combo Goku. And then he blast screamed, and then he did this shit.
And Vegeta is probably more injured than you think he is.
HP wise, yes. Injury wise, I don't know.
Well, no, we've
Considering
seen
he-
Oh,
Full
he
heal.
rolled great on all
4
his
or
senior
5
rolls.
injuries.
So what?
I was gonna say he's rolled at least 4 or 5 injuries that we've seen, so he's pretty beat up, guys. I mean, that's.
Yeah, but was that before or after the bean?
I don't think any of those were before the bean.
105.37.
4 I'm talking about started with the second wind he got after Synapse hit him into the cliff. So he's got at least 4.
Yeah, he's got second wind, invigoration, and toughen.
And that's after the Sensu.
Yeah, but those are also all
he had
beneficial.
1 second wind before the Sensu, but Sensu doesn't remove beneficial ones. Anyway,
That's why I have so many losing inhibitions.
Yeah.
so Vegeta screams out, "This can't be happening!
I hate Vegeta.
I'm going to kill all of you!" And he's going to fly up in the air, far up in the air. Gallic! Actually, since this is seen from the top, he should be
right.
bigger compared to you. Gallic!
Yeah, it's closer to the screen.
Hold on.
Whatever.
Let me just check something, because I think I might have actually spent slightly more energy, so let me just do that real quick.
Maybe shrink, size up the token so we don't accidentally delete it while it's so small.
And with 175, it was...
As I mentioned before, ignore the attack roll, as always.
It was 1299. Okay, so it's...
Hey Dart, increase the size of Vegeta's token so we don't accidentally, step on it.
229.
Wait, where the hell is it?
If you
Oh, there it
don't
is.
delete the small token, it's tied to the initiative.
Whoopsie poopsie.
You know when I fucking I reminded you as you deleted it.
That's fine, I know his initiative anyway.
Yeah, it hasn't removed itself yet because it's so
Yeah,
freshly done,
The
but
numbers are still there, but
now it's gone.
I still see it. I see. Oh no, now
No.
it's gone.
It's gone, but I have the numbers written up, it's fine.
The highest was like 14.5.
17.
Or no, that's the actual speed tier number. My bad.
1860.
We can just assume that whenever a new speed order starts, Vegeta is first.
True.
I would have had
Then
slightly
again-
more energy because I forgot to
Are-
remove the extra from thing.
Remember, his initiative is a lot lower now that he doesn't have his power
Oh,
up.
that's true.
He doesn't
That's
have his
true.
quickened, he doesn't have dangerous or
Thank
damage
you.
reduction, and he's
He
not got
never
the
had a
300.
quickened.
Oh, what was it then? I thought it
I
was
have
like
no
three
idea. He had a
things.
slowed.
I thought he had like 3
He
things
did.
from that fucking
Nope.
anger thing.
The slow is gone because, he, Sensu.
He should still be at least at the top of most of the initiatives, right?
No, Goku's faster than him now.
Oh shit! Oh, that's cool. Alright.
Okay, where were we at? We're in speed order 4. There's in speed order 4. There's in speed order 5.
Which means
Goku is
Yeah,
alone
sign
in
up
speed
still.
order 4.
It's only dangerous and damage reduction. Okay. I thought there was a
So
third
yeah,
thing in
he
there.
started doing this in on his speed order 4.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh,
No, he did in
I
3.
automatically sorted, so I need to shift it around a little bit.
I'm pretty sure he did it in Speed Order 3 because the first one he did the attack against Synapse. Then the third, Speed Order 3, that's when he powered down.
Oh.
Because he had,
yeah, you're...
he had an extra turn at the last turn. At the he did his power because he did the explosion in the last turn. Then other stuff happened. Then in the next turn he shot me. Then his power up ended.
Yeah,
So
so
it's-
we're in Speed Order 3, Goku's turn.
Yeah, basically it was second. Basically he used his first turn of the round to hit me, and he would have been on his second turn.
Yeah.
And after.
So it would be Speed Order 3, Goku. Or, well, actually, wouldn't it be a Speed Order 4? It's weird how, because Vegeta was at 5.
Yeah, because Vegeta had 2 turns, then Goku went, but he lost his turn. Before Goku.
So
He no longer
wherever
has
we're
the
at,
super
it's
speed, so it
Goku's
would be Goku.
second turn?
No, it's It's Goku's first turn because Goku didn't go.
God.
Because Vegeta goes first. He shot me. Then basically Goku's
Okay.
initiative is the same. Then there was
Hold on, yeah,
Okay.
I think Dart knows what it is. I'm just confused myself.
Yeah. Anyway. So he's flying very high up into the air. And Goku calls out, "If that attack hits, we're all done for!"
Well, Goku, well then,
Good.
let's make sure it doesn't hit the planet then.
So Goku is going to charge up a Kamehameha to beam struggle it.
Are we allowed to also use Ki Blast to help Ki struggle?
Yeah.
Nice.
In this...
So we,
Otherwise, generally no, but in this moment, yeah, it's iconic and cool.
Mhm. And to be
Like-
fair, all of us want a planet to walk on after this.
Yes.
So should we all just
So-
gather up around him and roll that real quick, or how are we doing?
I'm gonna go in speed or initiative. What is Goku going to do? He's going to charge a Kamehameha. He still has an extra energy 1 able. What is Sarah going to do?
Kamehameha, her last extra energy Kamehameha.
50.
You have already used 3.
No, because remember, one of them was a rare frequency.
Ah, right. You did say that. Very
And
good.
also, I have extra effort. Do you remember that one? Extra effort, the one that gives you 4 uses of unusual instead of 3.
I did not know you had that.
Mm-hmm. Pretty nice one. Nice one.
Neat.
Huh? What is Synapse gonna do?
I'm going to do my mouth beam because that's the only beam attack I have.
Very good. What is
There is no mechanic. There's no mechanic in the system for physically slapping away a Ki Blast.
what is Kazoo going to do?
Struggled to get up, but then he'll fly closer so that he can help with what little Ki Blast he's got.
You do have a key streams. You do have a energy
Or
beam.
sorry,
I
yeah, Ki
realized.
Stream. My bad. One bad words. The one I
And-
have. This one.
And Locke, you have seen the firsthand. Actually, Sar has also what his Gallic gun can do, and now it's aimed at all y'alls. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna fly with Vegeta and shoot everyone else. Fuck you all. I'm done. I want this to end.
Then again, you don't have any. Oh yeah, you only have
No,
Ki
but,
Blast.
I mean, I do have an idea. The problem is I don't know if I'll be allowed to do it.
Let me know what it
Shoot your
is.
shot.
Yeah.
Give a shot.
So what's the idea?
Well, the problem is it requires a lot of setup.
So just say what
You
it
can't
is.
do this setup if you don't tell me.
Well, my original idea was pretty much go all out, get heat active, and then let me fucking double check something. Pretty much, I'd like to ask if I could use also my turning point to be like, pretty much full power up to heat mode, even if it is just flavor. Go up, and then pretty much use the turning point too. And I'm only ever gonna do this once, probably, assuming I could do this. Clasp my hands together, opposite position to what these two are doing, and hit him with the Kamehameha.
Yes, but you don't need
If
to
I'll-
spend a turning point for this.
Well, the problem is I don't have the Kamehameha. That's what the turning point was gonna be like.
You can. Are you going to spend TP to learn the actual Kamehameha?
Unless I'm allowed to just flavor for this one moment. Like if I have to, yes. If I'm just allowed to flavor it for this one moment, then no.
Okay, so one thing you can do
Because
is...
like, because the moment I would get it is like, oh, I'm gonna unlearn it immediately.
One thing you can do is intercept a beam struggle, like Vegeta did against Perfect Cell. You don't need to spend a turning point for that. If you're attacking Vegeta as they're beam struggling, this seems like what you're describing. You don't need to spend a turning point. You can flavor it as a blue
Keep shotting Vegeta.
beam or ball of energy, like halfway into a Kamehameha, if you want to. And you don't need to spend a turning point for that either. Is this what you want to do?
No, because no matter
Okay.
what I do, I can't damage Vegeta.
That's not the point.
Doesn't matter. It's not the point. If you... Vegeta didn't damage Perfect Cell either when he was beam struggling with Gohan, did he? That's not the point of interrupting or disrupting his concentration during a beam struggle. That's what I'm asking, if that is what you want to do.
You know what? Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Why not?
You don't seem happy.
Of course not. I've been drinking, and this has just been a slog for me.
Yeah, to be fair, he's not
Alright,
really.
well,
Our lower power level friends have not been able to do much.
so, before anything else, anyone that has... I think it's only Sarah now that has energy drain, so start with energy drain. Vegeta does...
Yeah, I know.
Oh, right, Goku as well.
1, 2, 7, 1. Yeah, no. Let's just say it like this. I have too much energy, especially after that Sensu Bean. I am not hitting 0 through end of this fight.
Very likely not, no.
That only costs 2% of my energy every time that just happens.
I'm just doing that to see how much it was for Goku, I forgot. How much did it cost for you?
I can show you. I have my own sheet thing, but...
Ah, okay.
yeah, I need to do my health too. Let me
Yeah.
just do my health real quick. Why is
3180.
the energy the same? Isn't the energy lower? Because
I have edited it a little bit. It was really, really low for what it did before.
okay, then sorry. Let's see. Minus 3180.
You think
Health.
you pitiful idiots can stand up to me? Gallic! Gone! And with that, I want you all to use your techniques.
You know?
Let's...
Yeah.
Mhm. Hitting
I-
or missing doesn't matter, unless you roll a crit or 5 or less on the attack roll.
You know what? As he says that, she kind of says to Vegeta, you know what? Yes! Yeah,
It only matters if it's 5 or less or a crit.
Yeah. So if it was... Basically, Vegeta's defense doesn't matter. And your defense doesn't matter when he shoots Gallic Gun either. The only thing that matters is that you don't absolutely flub it, or if you crit to deal double damage.
Well, I got like
Alright.
I got like a decent number then, so.
Yeah,
Five.
that's good. Good enough. And Goku as well, you little scrub lord. Alright. All of you roll damage.
Oh,
Let me scroll up to mine. Hiya. Not the best, but I also can't do anything to make it better.
To be fair, you're the second best damage here.
That's the damage you deal.
So I can see Goku's Kamehameha being the middle of the beam as all of our other beams just mix into his.
yeah, like they
very,
swirl around it or some shit. Like,
yeah, very cool visual.
yeah, very, very cool.
What
very, very
what
shiny.
colors would your beams be? I'm assuming Keystream is like yellow.
Yeah. Mine is like,
Beam. Yeah.
I can see mine being a lot more dark blue than Goku's. Like, he is kind of light blue, while mine is more like a sure blue.
Have you all removed energy, by the way?
I just
Yep.
did, yeah.
I've done my energy.
And here comes Vegeta. Did I? No, I never did do an attack roll for the Dokkan. Galkan, I mean. Gallic! Gun! Ooh,
Let's-
okay. Can you guys check the ranges of your attacks? I'm pretty sure Kamehameha is long.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what it is for Keystream.
Keystream is medium.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can't just check it on your Excel sheet by going to your techniques tab.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Mine is short range, which is 50 meters.
Okay. That's unfortunate. Well, it's fine. You're gonna be fine. You'll be fine. You're gonna be fine. You're dead.
Don't joke about that.
Sorry, I don't have any super long range attacks.
Why does his beam still do so much damage?
Because it's Vegeta's Gallic gun!
7d12 times 2. Plus 15,000.
Yeah, so it's basically 14d12, and he rolled 12, 11, 8, 8, 5, 5, 2, so you did very good. And yes, plus 15,000. It's fine, it's fine. You're gonna be fine, it's fine. You're gonna be fine. You're dead.
I did an attack that cost almost as much energy for not even a third of that damage. Well, actually, probably for about a fourth of that damage. 'cause
So,
it's out.
Vegeta, I
Your
will be
power,
fine.
your attacking DV is 17. His attacking DV is 18. So what's happening is all 4 energy beams swirl together into a massive, powerful wave of destruction, but it's slowly being pushed closer and closer and closer towards Earth and all of you. With this, I want. So basically, since his attacking DV is 1 higher than yours, it moved 1 step closer to you. When that range is 0, you're all hit. Now, Locke, you can disrupt Vegeta. You can only do this once. Do you want to do it now? Alright. Describe in a cinematic action what you're doing, how you're doing it.
Are you in type mode right now, I'm suspecting? Yeah, he's in type mode.
Alright, that's fine.
Ah, yeah. He's just... Yeah, he's taking a drink, so... We give him a second.
Locke is to the side, holding up a finger. He's doing an Archer.
He was drinking energizers or doing whatever he did with those beforehand.
Energizers
That's
are applied directly to the skin.
Does that do anything for you anymore, Locke?
No.
I was planning on doing something to help out because I realized I had one more use of life force suction, but then this happened. So it's like never mind.
For now.
Are you enjoying the Vegeta battle?
I don't think anyone's fully enjoying it. Well, it's
I
fun,
don't know,
but
let me ask a friend. Hey, Jack Daniels, are we enjoying the battle? No. Yeah, I didn't think so.
yeah,
I
like,
feel your company,
Having a little bit
Zero!
of fun.
Locke's just kind of because Locke's kind of been sidelined this entire arc because powerful person one-shotted everybody else, and then Vegeta's Vegeta, so that's not much. And then and then Vegeta took all the sensus and healed himself.
Yeah. He's a little bit that way.
Which admittedly was a very Vegeta thing to do, yeah.
It was a very Vegeta thing to do.
Yeah, but it's also why he lost his kneecap privileges.
Hey, come on, he's gonna need those.
No.
Oh.
Nah.
If Synapse is not dead by the end of this and Vegeta's crawling to his pods, Synapse is stepping on his legs.
Anyway, while we're waiting, more energy drain for Kakarot and Sarah. By the way, what's Sarah's Saiyan name? Is Sarah her Saiyan name?
Yeah, because Sarah Saratto, salad, she's literally salad in Japanese, so she is actually her Saiyan name.
Very good.
It's a nice salad.
Yeah, sure.
Very leafy green.
Pure-hearted salad, if anything.
Alright, I removed energy drain for Goku.
Same for Sarah.
Are you guys also doing health?
By the way, Dada did not tell me the roll 20. I just need a yes or no.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. I definitely feel like I'm gonna invest in getting a better range technique later on. Like, I might get Charged Blast for a tier 1 if I get rid of something else or I learn something else like Haymaker Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that seems like a decent range attack, and it fits for Synapse, just a ball of energy you just charge up over time.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Alright, so. Look, finishing a bottle of whiskey, tosses it to the side. Littering. It's cool. PSA? No, it is not. I, the player, do not condone littering. Locke, on the other hand, does not give a shit.
Unless it's like a fruit core or some shit that doesn't matter.
But while Vegeta is currently distracted trying to blast literally everyone to atoms, Locke is going to use his distraction to fly up behind him, basically. And since he doesn't have any powerful ki blast, like just massive blasts, he is going to just use the Vegeta technique trademark on him and just rapid fire ki blast at him.
What? Why you? You do
Pretty much like making a smoke screen.
Interrupt him. He removes one hand from his Gallic gun to blast you with energy beam. Impacting on you, you don't need to roll in here or take damage. This is just roleplay thing.
Yep.
Cinematic.
But that is enough for him to lose concentration real quick. Now, everyone, roll attack again. Same as before, only -5 or crit really stands out. And remove energy again.
Hold on. Mouth beam. Hey, I think I crit.
No, that's not a
Because I
crit.
roll my. Does it apply if you get the extra dice roll from the outnumbering?
Yeah.
Because my base is 3d10. I got 4d10 because we were
Oh, so
outnumbering.
that's 30. Then yeah.
Yeah, I crit.
Oh,
Wait,
hang
I
on,
need to
have
roll
one
another
roll
dice
the
too, yeah.
Extra dice,
Oh, hey,
then.
that's a lot of damage. The 9, 8, 9.
7.
No, mine doesn't lead up to
No.
a crit. then.
Not
No.
mine either. But hey,
There we go.
it's still.
That's my crit.
Oh wait, forgot
Like
to
my
click my
first
token.
one might have, but I don't feel like going backwards
Goku,
very
and
well
he
or
has
anything
1
like
extra
that.
d8.
Ah, I rolled horrific.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna do the damage again because I only had that fucking 10% burnout for one attack. That 10% extra supreme for one turn. So that would be gone if it's the next one.
Mm.
So I'm gonna just quickly get correct energy usage. 4124.
Yep.
Minus 4124. No, I'm happy I've at least managed to crit on Vegeta twice this fight.
So that's your damage this time.
Ooh, that's better.
Alright, remove
Nice,
energy
okay.
from the attacks. I forgot to do that with Goku. -675. And Vegeta.
I can only do my mouth beam once more unless it's unnatural, unless the uses don't matter for this. Hey, we did more. Slightly.
Yeah.
Still.
Not slightly, because he's disrupted. This is heavily reduced.
Oh. Oh, cool. I've been just going up with the base damage. It's like, hey, we did 2,000 more. Roughly.
32,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, having been interrupted by Locke, who paid heavily for doing that, the blasts careen up towards Vegeta. No, 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 no! Ah!
Just the
Pushing
fucking-
him up into the sky.
I will ask,
Yeah.
because we are doing it, will we allow Sarah and Goku to do the flavor of the Kaioken times 3 for their final push? Just for fun flavor.
Yeah, Sarah's just, and this is what you get for only fighting alone.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Cyanapse is doing his best impersonation of Godzilla. Which one is yours to interpret?
Why did I?
Vegeta got bruised limbs.
Oh hey, finally he's got a negative.
Woo! Well, yeah, but if
I
he
did-
also went blasting off into space, we're done with dealing with him for now, right?
It's Vegeta.
I know, I know.
What was that 56? Burnout?
No, I honestly don't even realize why I clicked it. I didn't declare anything. I
No?
didn't state anything.
Okay.
I know.
I was tempted on it, but no, I realized, oh wait, that's only after my attack. I am at 2. Have I adjusted? Yeah, I've adjusted.
Yeah. Also, just curious, did those in a beam struggle, do uses matter at that point after the initial attack, or is it just energy cost for keeping it up?
Does what?
Basically, if you did a beam struggle and you used an unusual technique, does the uses get used up, or is it just the initial
One
use and
use
then
of it
everything else?
gets used up. The whole beam struggle, no matter
Okay.
how many times you do the attack, is just one attack. So even if
Okay.
you join in with a rare, you can keep using the rare as long as you have energy for it. Or
Okay, that's all. That's all. It's excuse. Also, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go pee.
Reminder to self, I gotta get some sort of rare beam struggle attack.
So,
Rubs hands.
having been blasted up into the sky, Goku's like, you think we got him?
That's Vegeta. Hard to know.
I sure hope so.
He's... Good job, team. But he's not coming down. And all of a sudden, a big flash happens up into the sky.
Oh, wait, Sarah wouldn't immediately know what it is and cover her eyes.
Huh? What's wrong?
He's using the power ball. If I would get...
And a mighty roar is heard from the sky.
Do you remember what I talked about, Goku? Currently, I don't want to use the technique right now, or not even technique, but... Hey, Goku, can you make sure you know where the power ball is? Because I cannot look at it directly right now, or else I would transform as well. And I don't think it would be advantageous at this moment.
It feels like you're not acting out, oh shit, a giant Oser is gonna kill us all. Properly, but...
She knows.
It's like, what is that?
Okay, so I've got one use of life force suction, which is a -2. If I hit, I can grab him automatically. Granted, he'll probably break out of it, but still.
So, Goku, do you remember when I think I mentioned this? This is the special trait of all Saiyans. Great ape. Well, as long as you have your tail still.
I'm gonna smash your ass.
You know what? She would be the one to say to Goku, if you need to aim one place, the tail. Sarah floats up and makes sure her back is turned to the power ball, so, you know, you only turn into a great ape when you have direct eye contact.
So I'm used doing calcs.
Luckily, Vegeta is a lot slower now. Thanks to, you know.
I just double checked his remaining health. It starts with a 2.
2 billion.
Oh wait, he has a lot more dangerous form.
$2 billion.
Dr. Evil bullshit right here.
Actually, you can actually help with this. You have a piercing tag technique, Kazu. If you can actually hit his tail properly with the piercing technique, you might actually be the one to cut off the tail.
I mean, I could. Locke yelled, "Oi, little green, go find the ball and blast it," so I could go beat up the ball, too.
That's also...
Whatever you guys think is most beneficial.
Up to you. I can also
whatever.
cut tails, so...
Yeah, if I go for the thingy, and you guys go for the tail, I think that's reasonable.
Makes sense.
I mean, I probably can't go for the thingy. Well, I don't know how easy it is to take down the thingy. Because if he's down here, and I'm not in combat...
That's also...
It might be okay. I don't know. But yeah, that's I think what the plan should be for me, anyway.
Anyways.
So anyway, it's time to deal less damage than before.
Hey, Block, you're also making sure to not look directly at it?
Yeah, he said Locke is actively avoiding looking at it. Yeah. Yeah, like in response to your thing,
Locke
like,
is still kind of up there, huh? He's probably looking down at us.
Yeah. Also, like, we can try the thing you mentioned, but it's like, not sure also how well it would work considering my size to yours.
You're both huge, so...
Yeah, well, like mentioned...
No, that's not so. Look, I'm just saying, like, we saw what happened, you know, when King Cold had one.
I'm not using my Great Ape.
Yeah. There, I can try it. I can give it the good old college try. I've got a.
I mean, I'll do it myself, but I'm currently fucked up and I'm like, I still have weakness.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I can make the attempt.
But I mean, you've got your own. Fine.
I mean, I don't know if energy weapons would count for the tail.
I was gonna say, like, I should have asked
piercing.
if he had any piercing.
Nah.
Yeah, no, I asked him if he had any weapon tags, but yeah.
The only ones I've
Should've
got
asked if he had
are
piercing.
the only ones I've got are my natural ones, which are beams or energy based, or my tail. I've got speed at hand.
Actually, Haymaker. Haymaker is a weapon technique. As long as you have a weapon, that still gives it the piercing, because the sword gives your Haymaker the piercing.
Yeah, that was my idea, but I should have asked if Sinus had any piercing tags as well, because that way it's like, oh. And that way we all technically have a way to potentially get rid of the tail.
Yeah, my plan is because Sarah does decent damage and has piercing techniques, and I have auto grabs. If I grab Vegeta, you have a better shot at doing it.
That is also true. Grabbing him would also be a good benefit.
Because I have life burst suction and my standard use technique for energy weapons, which auto grabs if I hit. Well, no, it has a chance to grab. So I've got one auto grab and one skill check grab. Granted, he's probably got too much resistance for it, though, sadly.
If it targets his speed or skill, you might have a chance. The big problem is,
I think we might end it here for today.
Aw, come on. We have an hour left, don't we?
I would like to at least do some shit against Vegeta and potentially end it, because it's been a bit.
Okay,
this
well,
arc's been a bit.
I'd rather end a little earlier today. I've got some other things going on later. It doesn't have to be right now, but definitely not another full hour.
Yeah, like, let's do at least a little bit and see if we can whittle them down a bit.
Do we need to, like, set up new speed orders and stuff, or are you
No, I
just
fixed
getting
it already.
initiatives and stuff?
Yeah,
Vegeta is down to 3 turns.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
Alright.
I'm
Well,
up to do just a little bit for sure, though, if you guys are.
Yeah.
what do we do now? Goku flies over, tries to hit him. And yeah, you'll see how well it's gonna go.
Goku! You need to deal with the tail. The tail is where the source of the transformation is from. If that is severed, he will revert back to normal.
Oh, that both of them went at the same time.
Though Vegeta's defense is massively reduced now, luckily.
I know, it's -6, I believe.
I can even double check.
No, it's -6.
Yeah.
But this is a mess. So he flies up to try to hit him, but Vegeta is backhands him away. Ah!
Wait, the 16 misses?
Alright, Fear Blows. No, not that one. Alright. Kaioken energy drain again.
Fuck. Maybe I should go. But Great Ape would fucking annihilate my XP for this.
I say hold off on it. I say hold off on it for now. Let's see how well we do, and then we can determine if we need to hit the panic button.
Basically.
Like, I don't know if my XP is fucked or not, because considering Vegeta's pulled all sorts of bullshit and I'm nowhere near his shit.
I know I'm good on XP, guys.
Yeah, you're gonna get a lot.
I know, I was joking. I just...
Hey, good hit.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's actually really good, too. 19, yeah.
Decent damage.
Very good damage. He rolled pretty much maximum. Didn't even need extra energy on this one.
Woo.
Yeah, my current problem is I'm very low on energy.
You want
And-
some of mine?
because of a,
I've
and because
got
of a,
like 3,000 you can have.
and because of a certain giant bitch, we don't have any sensu, so we can't recover.
Hey, come on, I'm not a bitch.
It'll be fine.
Yes, you are.
Oh,
Vegeta
no,
is a
come on,
bitch.
man.
You stole and ate 3 sensu beans.
2 sensu beans.
No, we had 3. Sarah ate 1, then he ate the remainder.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. For some reason, I thought we were starting at 3 before Sarah had one. My bad.
Actually, he just opens his mouth.
Who is this at?
Goku most likely.
Yeah. He did him a return.
Hmm.
This is
That's...
Let's see how much more absurd his is than mine. Way more absurd.
Well-
Dar,
Yes.
what does weak point 2 mean again? Weak point 2 trait?
2 negative rerolls.
Okay. Well, I will be trying my best.
So Goku is gonna do an ouchies. Oof.
Oh, that's not good, buddy.
It is not. So his body is destroyed.
Oh.
Hey, it's like Canon.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, quick, doesn't Goku have the fucking ridiculous ability of just, I ignore one attack?
No?
Yeah.
During Synapse and his battle.
Oh yeah, he can ignore damage once per combat.
So he can just dodge this.
I'll do it later. Something that would actually kill him, because this is also somewhat
Didn't
canon.
he just get destroyed body?
Literally,
That's
the next
almost
thing
dead.
he hits is gonna start killing him. That's like, bruh.
Actually, I'm gonna do this now. So he actually jumps over it. Wah! His power is incredible! Sarah,
Mhm. I am going after that tail.
what are you gonna do?
I still have a dice pool from outnumbering, right? So this is still 5 versus 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'm using my precision strike. It's a piercing tag,
Okay.
so it's 2 negative rerolls. I'm guessing the 2 8s.
You're guessing correctly.
Hey, not bad. It's only reduced by 3.
Well, reduced by 6.
By
So
6,
that's still
okay.
19.
I mean,
It's
wouldn't
20.
it? Yeah.
20.
Yeah, yeah.
So that should hit by all means, right? Now
Yep.
it fully cut off the tail, who knows? But it hits.
Neither. Sorry.
Hmm.
I'm looking
Like it-
for it. I
Let's
have-
see.
It might be in my macro mule.
Wake point 2, focus on the tail. If it takes any piercing, the tail is chopped off.
Yep.
Oh.
This is Vegeta's character bonus. So
Oh.
that this won't happen the first turn, obviously.
Oh, is
Of
this how
course.
is it how he does the Kiens on that one time?
Damn
And then he got cut by Yajirobe.
Oh,
That
um,
seems reasonable, though.
my thing... Oh, no wait, this is tail trip. This is not one I'm looking for. Fine, I'm gonna just brawl it then. So basically, Vegeta knows exactly what you're about to do. He knows it. As you're going for the smash, his tail moves with the size of a giant pillar crashing into you.
Does he still need to hit, or?
He still needs to hit, yes.
So that's a shit. He got 2 1s in there.
And also, Dart, you forget
Yes.
something my character has still maintained for this whole time. He rolls with 1 less dice after image technique. I have been accounted for the energy drain, so that's -1 dice, and I can still do 1 attack without breaking the stance.
You did Kamehameha. Have you done anything else?
No, I don't
No.
have any way to attack more than once.
Okay then. So you still have that. So
Yeah.
-1 dice pool. But I'm gonna shake. Your power level DV is 17-18.
17 right now, and also, you know, I have my
17.
allies to help with outnumbering.
Sure. So he's overpowering you by quite a bit. So he has +1 dice pool and dice value. Let me do this attack.
I mean, wouldn't the +1 -1 cancel out? Oh, +1 value.
Yes,
though.
dice pools, but he also rolls, instead of 4d10, it's gonna be 4d12.
Ah.
Right. Shit.
So that's the attack. And also because of his...
Didn't he use
Yeah.
all his rerolls?
it's per turn.
I thought he had other shit and then he lost them because of outnumbering.
You're outnumbering 5 to 1, so you have 2 rerolls. But he's overpowering for 3 rerolls, meaning you don't have any, he has 1. So he's gonna reroll
Okay.
this one.
1. He hits. He just hits. Roll damage. Let's see if I need to roll damage state to me. Actually, no man. Yeah, no, that's immediate 1 hit points. 0 hit points, I mean.
Yeah, but which damage state?
Damage state 4. That's above 66.
Everyone is suffering in my pain today.
Yes. So damage, of course, damaged limbs.
I mean, it's guaranteed to happen to you at least once.
Which means now my chances of actually hitting his tail has dropped to 0.
Oh, I forgot one thing. Vegeta Osaru also needs to have this attack penalty from bruised limbs. Still,
You
though,
have a -3.
I had a plus. Okay, yeah, fair. I have a +3 from fucking my other injuries, so it balances out, but it's still not good.
I mean, yeah, but he's also got shit in it. He's also got shit AC now because he's big.
yes. There's no AC, but yes.
Damaged limbs, yeah, thrown of 3, nothing more. Good. Then the text is wrong again. Yeah.
Because Goku potentially can do something, I am going to do something to attempt to help.
Synapse, what are you gonna do? Did you get damaged limbs, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am going to Haymaker. I'm only going to do this at 2 extra energy because I don't want to use a bunch of energy. But I am using it as a weapon technique, so I do extra damage. Hiya, does
The next
The 20 hit?
D10, you're outnumbering.
I already did it with the D10. I have
Oh, right,
a base
3D10 is normal. Okay.
Yeah, remember I lost my other shit.
Yeah, this is a hit. You're
and
you're
it's a
not
life-
targeting
it's not-
Taylor or anything, you're just hitting him normally.
No, I'm doing it as a life force section, which is why there's a -2 in there.
Ah, okay.
So I auto grab him. So
If you want to do weak point things, there are more ways you can do it.
I mean, I'm just trying to hold him still.
Do you want to hear it anyway?
Like, sure.
Weak point 1 is you target... if he has a damage state that has no injury, you can force him to roll an injury there. You won't know exactly what damage state he is in, but you should know that he has taken 5 injuries from damage state 1 to 5. Low blow. You can give him slowed, vulnerable, or weakened 10. And lastly, target injury. If he has an injury that can be upgraded, you can target that and upgrade it. He has bruised limbs.
Do you guys think I should do that, or should I just grab him?
No. Just grab him. I feel like grabbing him so we have easier time hitting him, so we can do the,
Yeah.
dealing injuries.
I grab him. Hiya.
Mhm.
That's extra energy 2. And he takes that much energy.
Yeah.
Much in energy loss.
And
also
no damage
spiritual.
reduction,
Yeah, no damage because it's spiritual now.
which is unfortunate for him because he has a lot of damage reduction now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big
Fuck you, Vegeta. And that was the last time I can do it, but that also means I've got every use of FP extra I can get.
But so you latch onto his knee, or how do you do it?
I'm huge size. I'm basically just wrapping around him. I'm equal in
All
size
right,
to him.
you are huge size.
Yeah, this is currently a kaiju battle.
He's like the one guy who can do this.
Yeah. Basically, I go basically to his side, and I'm basically wrapping him around with the tail like Cell, and when he does the grab. And my pincers are basically stabbing into his shoulder, and they just basically because it's spiritual, they instead of stabbing into his armor and making a hole, they basically just phase through his armor and into his body. But it still hurts a lot. And he is now auto-grabbed.
Yeah. Question. Does Locke still have his sword?
He does. He never gave it to me. And he never dropped it from what I know. Because he's asking if you
I
want
have.
Oh, good.
Maybe let me answer the damn question. I do technically have it on me. I just have not used it.
Yeah, I was wondering about it, and I can't see it in your character sheet. Anyway, Goku, seeing that this is a
Fuck it.
rather bad situation to be in, tries to help out with a Kamehameha.
I think even knows next. I was always thinking I must have forgotten some of the carryover.
Remember that? You remember that he rolls an extra dice since we're 5-1?
Thank you. Never mind. And Vegeta is just laughing at these puny attacks. He's going to split action. Actually, he doesn't need to split action. You can just. He's not gonna split action. He's going to do his thing.
He's gonna try and beat the shit out of me or
This is
something.
against Synapse.
Yeah.
And
I'll
extra
roll an
energy with
injury.
a negative reroll. This is against Lady. But he has one bonus reroll, so he's just gonna. Fuck,
Yeah.
I need to redo that because it's D12s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, reroll.
Synapse. And Sarah. None
I'm
of them
gonna-
got over 40. Yeah,
So how many times did he hit me? 2?
once.
Oh,
He
once.
is attacking
Okay.
both of us.
Once each.
I'm gonna roll my injury because he hits me. This is damage state 2. And that goes up by 1.
This is a 65, so this.
Yeah, 54. Oh boy.
Synapse, that's a 66 for you.
1,
Okay,
2,
let's see how
3,
fucked I am.
4. So that's a 62.
Organ damage, yay.
Nice, he broke my limb now.
Which damage state was this?
Supreme
6.
Hybrid 25, yay.
Actually, let me do.
Oh, wait.
I'm not sure if that voice morph is on point.
No, it hurt. No, that sounds like Vegeta.
1747, yay.
Lucky for me, I still have that +1 to dice.
And then,
So,
having just smashed the other kaiju into a mountain and soccer ball punted Sarah, she,
it does not knock back. It
Right.
doesn't have knockback.
thank you. This is just for flavor.
Yeah, but the grab is still there.
I'm just imagining you going on the ground like a skipping stone, poof, 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 and into a mountain. Or a cliffside. No extra damage or anything.
Yeah.
So he smashes Synapse into a mountain, but Synapse's tail is still latching onto him and drags him back in.
You know,
No.
I'm gonna force him to make an injury, since he's distracted on us right now.
They...
How many negatives?
Forcing him to roll an injury is 1. Upgrading a current injury that can be upgraded is 2. Which one do you want to
Nah,
do?
I'm causing him a new one. He broke
Sure.
my arm. I'm gonna fucking make him pay.
Did you get broken limb?
Yeah, which
Okay.
luckily I still have +1 dice from outnumbering, and yes, I've already weakened my dangerous.
Yep.
So you know what? Yeah, Kamehameha. I'm just fucking firing a Kamehameha at him, since I have Kamehameha specialty.
Yep.
Hold on. I think broken limbs only affects melee dice.
Nope.
No,
Not anymore.
it's all dice now,
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
but it doesn't have defense drop anymore.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just checking my
you
damage
hit.
history.
Alright, negative reroll, that 8.
Of course, that's my 10, 7, so 14.
14, that's a hit.
Nice. So just the damage, which yeah, not good, but
Oof. Alright. Let's see here. Traits.
you know, she does a
Weakness.
one-armed Kamehameha. Her left arm just looks mangled. She looks like Gohan right now with her arm just mangled.
You know, my brain keeps thinking, why are these damages so low? But then I remember, oh yeah, people are nerfed, and also I have an absurd amount of dangerous.
Oh, fuck.
Get fucked, Vegeta!
Oh yikes!
I don't
That's
want to
on
get
what,
fucked.
At least 6.
I do.
Yeah, that's at least horrific damage, or a skull fracture.
That's horrific damage.
Yeah.
Which- Doesn't do much right now. It just means he spends more time in the healing pod. But you know, still.
It is catastrophic.
My eye!
You know what? With her half-broken arm, she just gives him the middle finger.
I was going... sorry, my voice is... I was going to squish the green one next, but you just made the list.
So, fun fact, I don't have to roll to hit this because he's grabbed.
Balls.
Grab techniques, yeah.
So, yeah, that's a lot of energy, but I can probably burn out it. Let's see, it's 5...
Oh yeah, you're basically at 0.
I'm just having to see how much I would need to reduce that for it to be lower than 47. So that was 5, 6, 7, 7. 5, 6, 7, 7. Minus...
Burnout state 4.
Okay, I'll roll for 4. So, slash roll.
I mean, here's the
40.
thing. Okay, if you roll for higher, you might be able to do this again, but never mind.
I mean, I'm just taking the minimum burnout, not peak state. So it's 4, that was a 53? 43.
4, 5, 4, 2
Draining
is the...
effort.
43,
Uh,
training efforts. Not so bad.
I had a +1 to the burnout roll, and I don't plan on doing this a lot yet. So, minus...
Oh, you're going to
Fine.
when you're at 0.
Yeah, I don't have to do it yet. So,
Yeah.
there we go, and... Let me look at my token. Damage! Hiya! And it's fire, if that matters for anything.
That gives him vulnerable equal to roll a fuck. What is the dice? A D8?
10% of attack damage. So,
Ah, yeah.
anytime he takes damage, he takes 830 more.
Nice.
He's so vulnerable 830, not percentage, but static.
Yeah.
Lasting for
Basically
1d3, 1d6 rounds.
The way I'm flavoring this is basically you guys then see a glow go through Synapse's stinger, Synapse's tail, and then you guys see basically the mandibles that are phasing through Vegeta's armor and impaling his shoulder begin burning.
At
You gotta
1d6
roll
to
D6
see how long
for
it
number of rounds,
lasts.
though, right? Yeah.
Okay, I rolled the 1d6. 6!
Max turns of burn.
Sexy.
So, you have no penalties to attacking, right, Kaso? So, funny enough, you have kind of the choice right now. Go after the Power Ball or try to take out Vegeta's tail.
If you just have to hit with a piercing move. You don't. It doesn't. Damage is irrelevant.
I mean, it kind of depends on what you guys think is better, because...
You can also potentially force him to roll an injury, because damage is irrelevant. You just have to
Well,
basically
so
either...
my intention was originally to go after the ball, because that would help both Locke and Sarah not have to worry about it, if that makes sense. And if I took it out, he'd obviously revert.
Yeah.
If you guys think it is better to remove the tail, I can certainly try.
Basically, if you remove the tail now, he'll suffer a bunch of negatives, or you can make him more injured.
I mean, I definitely feel like I would either do the tail or the ball. So if you guys think a tail, then I'll go for it.
Yeah.
I'm curious, what was horrific damage?
Then
I
I
feel
guess I'll... Do I need to, like, move over here to do that, since I'm on the other side of Sarah? I'll just slide over here.
Sure.
Yeah. So basically, depending on where you hit, if you're hitting... if you're aiming to make injuries worse, you have a 1 negative. If you're trying... Well, no, that's 2 negatives. If you're trying to give him a new one, that's 1 negative.
I'm just trying to cut off the tail.
The next 2 negatives. Yeah. Maybe you have to re-roll 2 dice, and DM will tell you which ones.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Then
That's what I'm
here's
saying, like...
my
But if you...
strike.
Yeah.
Let me...
Yeah, I know.
Oh, wait, hold on. I get an extra dice.
Yep.
Right? Because we're outnumbering.
Correct.
Hold on. That might change everything.
Come on. Then again, you have...
Nope.
4.
I don't think
so
he
what
needs
am I
negative
re-rolling
reroll.
there, buddy?
If needed.
Nothing,
On a
you miss.
14? Fuck.
If I
knew
make
should've
you
gone for the
reroll,
ball.
I
Damn
can
it.
just make it worse for myself.
I know. It was worth a try.
Goku is going to do an aid action. Vegeta. You fucking maggots. He is going to do the same thing again.
Yeah, 1 attack against me, 1 against... Synapse.
And 1 against Little Green.
Oh.
Synapse.
Can you do 3?
Yeah, for every extra energy, you can do the attack 1 more time. That's the break. That's the technique for breaker combo. That's not normally the use of extra energy. Synapse. Oh right, you're. Oh fuck. Yeah, this is still a hit. This is 8.
Yeah, by 2.
Do you want to try to dodge, or are you?
If I dodge, I'll let go of the grab.
Let's go with the grab, you son of a.
No.
Good point. Good point. Sarah.
What would blocking do?
Take less damage. So for you, it doesn't matter. You're still gonna.
Yeah, true. Okay,
Sarah.
roll to attack me.
Negative reroll. Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, he's gonna.
Yeah, negative reroll. Roll that 9.
3. Okay, it's not bad. I actually rolled something low for
Here's
damage.
the thing. He's gonna use his reroll on that 1. Do you want to use the negative reroll on the 9 or keep the 1?
Keep the 1.
Okay, so 19.
That is... I'm still on the... Am I still on the ground or I am flying right now, most likely?
Okay.
I wish I had health for this, because this would be funny. I got toughened at damage state 3.
You know what? That's a 19. Oh wait, yeah, I have still after image technique. He rolls with 1 less dice.
But doesn't he have the overpower thing which canceled it out?
Yeah, it cancels out with the plus
you
1
did
dice
precision
bonus.
strike. You do not have after image technique anymore.
No, because I used extra energy. I can use 1 attack per
Yeah.
turn.
No. 1 attack. You.
Yeah, so the wording
If you
on
don't
the
use-
dump,
if-
it's the amount of text you can make, period.
Yeah. If you don't
then it's
use
out.
extra energy, it goes away the moment when you used Kamehameha. Since you used extra
Fair.
energy, yeah.
Okay, fair then. Yeah, it most.
And-
I could try to dodge, but it. You know, I want to dodge. If I don't dodge, I might. Fuck.
And
you hit.
last against Kazoo.
Kazoo. That's just fucked up.
That's. Yeah, no, that most likely.
Yeah. Same
How
thing
many
there. He's
Isn't it once per reaction? Like, how many reactions does he have?
actually he doesn't have another reroll. Do you want to reroll that 9?
Yeah, definitely.
He's in speed order 3, so he has 3 reactions.
Reroll that 9.
Thank you.
Oh, fuck.
All right. So all of you, once in order. So Synapse, you rolled a 53. What's that?
Oh, 53. Goddamn. I was hopeful
it's
because it was
32.
20.
No, he rolled a 32. The
I rolled
52 is
23.
me. Yeah, the
Oh,
53
whoops.
is me.
I rolled.
When the oh,
Yeah, he rolled a 2 and a 3.
a 3 and a 2 then. I just wanted you to do it one at a time. I missed it. So 32. What's that?
Okay, let me check.
Plus a bunch of things.
+2. I got losing inhibitions. I only have 2 injuries.
Seems to me you have 3 injuries. Coughing, blood, organ damage, toughened.
I added toughened in just now because that's what I thought it was, because I forgot I flipped. So it would have
Okay.
been 35
No.
doesn't
3.
30. It would have been 34.
Sharpen senses. No, fuck. I was looking at fatigue state. Losing inhibitions.
I get a +1.
Yeah. All right.
got-
Sarah, 53.
I got a skull fracture.
Ow.
So does that mean Kaioken goes off?
And
Oh yeah. Well, I'm useless now. Oh wait, I can act. Oh wait, yeah, no, because I wouldn't have Kaioken. You see, next turn I didn't have any health, so I couldn't even maintain Kaioken. So it was my. I lost my last turn of Kaioken. Hooray! I'm
Hang on.
useless now.
hang on a moment with that. When did Kaioken go off?
Remember, I paid the cost last turn, so this was my last turn before the round, and since I couldn't pay my health anymore, I would lose Kaioken, so
I'm gonna
this was
say
my
that-
last turn.
I'm gonna say that you're still in Kaioken for the end of this round.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter, I'm paralyzed.
Yeah. She got
Oh, you're
skull fracture.
paralyzed now. Yeah, now Kaioken
That's,
goes off.
that's why I say it goes off. Yeah, it goes off and it
But
doesn't.
Kaioken is unusual, I believe. So you
Yeah,
can
but I don't
activate
have
it.
health. I don't have health to pay.
I know. Which means you can try to do it by getting injuries. Very risky, but it's possible.
Yeah, but I'm on damage state 8, which means that could easily fuck me over more than anything.
What's your new initiative then? 375, yeah? I can count it real quick for you.
Oh, I have it noted. It's 806. I took
So
notes.
it's quite literally it's currently just me and Goku. Because we're the only ones with power-ups left.
So let's
Somebody
see.
better cut the tail soon.
If you had 806 plus 375%, because that was your power up, you would have been at a way higher initiative. I think it was 806.
Remember, I only have plus 5%. It's weird.
Still.
Sarah's got a lot of slowed.
No, not a lot of slowed anymore. I have 5% positive now. Funny enough.
Your initiative should be 636.
Maybe you hit a different key or something. Oh well.
Yeah, but my new one is, if my math is
636.
correct. Wait, 636? I thought it was 806.
Your speed with Kaioken is 3022.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're in speed
Oh.
order 2.
Let's see. But it's
I hope we get a lot of XP for all of this. Because we are definitely getting fucked up, but luckily none of the player characters have died yet.
yeah, that was around what I had left.
One
0
thing
is
to
0,
Okay,
so that doesn't matter.
so-
Hold on, I still have to take that injury.
Oh, right, yeah. Go for it.
So I have it in damage state 3, and I have a +1.
Yeah,
So
basically,
do I +1 before I flop or after I flop?
after you roll,
Does
we
it
add
matter?
what we. Yeah, after we roll, we increase it by 1, and it will get flipped to be whatever the worst is if you're 0. But since it's 21, which
It'll
is
be 22. So
yeah, and which will probably
Cool.
22 would be invigoration at damage state 3.
Oh wait, did I lose? Oh god, I'm stupid. Sorry.
Oh,
Add my
Which-
initiatives again. I forgot all of them were tied to my powered up token.
Okay. Sorry, what are you saying over there?
I was gonna say, as beneficial as that is, because it says whenever you take damage, you get a bunch of gaining that damage as energy.
Yeah, percentage. So,
I don't think it matters because I'm at 0.
well, it's basically the damage roll he does
And
would
my
still affect.
energy pool is also insane.
Yeah,
So
basically the way it would work is you would gain 3% energy back from whatever damage you take.
So you rolled
Yeah,
a
but-
21 now.
Yeah.
right, with a +1 because I have a niggling injury in
+2.
state 2.
Yeah,
What?
any injury gives you a +1, so niggling injury technically gives you a +2,
That'd be 23, which is still invigoration.
if you understand why.
I don't understand why it's
Basic-
adding beyond.
Basically,
Any injury
Okay.
gives you a +1 to damage state if it's good or bad. Niggling injury gives you a further +1.
yeah.
Right, so.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm rolling it in 3 because it's a higher damage state. That still
Yeah.
affects the dice as well?
Pause.
Yeah,
Why are you rolling it in 3?
Because I already had something in 2?
Oh, okay.
I have
This,
second wind in 1 from really early on, niggling injury from 2 from fairly early on. I am putting this in 3 because it was my lowest open.
Yes.
you can't.
Yeah.
What do you mean I can't?
This was more than your maximum health, meaning you have to put it in your highest damage state. Which
So
is
you're
good.
rolling at state 9.
10.
So I'm.
Unless
Yeah,
you're...
but
Right.
use a table of 9.
No, so
Doesn't
hold
have-
on, hold on.
Oh, right.
Hold on.
No,
hold
he's rolling on
on.
state 9 because was
Guys!
on 10.
Let me
Please.
fucking talk.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, I rolled the 21.
Yes.
I have a +1 from niggling, making it a 22. Do I have further pluses? Because it sounded
Yes,
like I did.
+1 more for niggling injury. Plus
But I
1
know
for
I just
every
added
injury, no matter what it is. Niggling injury gives you a +1. Niggling injury's effect gives you another +1. Technically, you can consider niggling injury to give you +2 instead of a
Oh,
+1.
no, so then I have +3 because I've got 2 injuries.
Yeah.
Yes, okay then. That's
so this
correct.
is a 24.
Yeah.
And then it flips to a 42.
No.
No.
It doesn't.
If you would have rolled
Okay.
12, it would have flipped to a 21. You do the flipping before adding the numbers.
Oh, okay.
So it
I
is
was
still
under
a-
the impression it was reversed from that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want
it's a
to absolutely
24.
murder you guys. So,
24, which is fracture.
yeah.
Read. I gain thrown off 3 and have vulnerable 10%.
Which means you take 10% more damage and you have a -3 to attack rolls.
Right, okay. How do I put that -3 on my sheet?
Attack
Uh,
penalty.
Can I manually do it?
Yeah, attack penalty.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
just type minus. You just type whatever your negative is. So
Three.
-3 would be yours.
No.
Yeah, I'm
Do not
finding
type
where-
-3.
Oh, 3. I
Yeah.
meant the 3.
Yeah.
Bleh.
I'll put 3 in penalty. So now that should work.
Yep, correct.
Perfect. Okay, cool. We're good. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, horrible, but good.
Yeah. And I mean, hey, you don't. Considering all of his attacks pretty much do over your max health, you don't really have to worry about the 10% vulnerable.
No,
Synapse.
sure, but I can definitely get upgraded. Yeah, let's continue.
It's you
'Cause I would
again.
like to wrap up soon-ish.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my turn. Let me check what my damage was for that. Probably is a lot. So, wait, no, it's that. So I think I can do a haymaker without the extra, but I'll have to roll the punch. So I'll do that. So energy modifier, remove you, put you 0. basically put you 0, you 0. You tier 1. Haymaker. I think I can do you 3 times. Let's just see what the end. Yeah, I can do you 3 times. Yeah, do that. That's what I did.
Nice. I
And
think that
yeah, it's a crit because it's over 30.
Yep.
Nice.
This is double
Uh,
damage.
3.
yeah, punch. Oh,
Yeah.
16,000 something something. Yeah.
I'm going to 0 on whatever I do next. But I've hurt the fucker.
Kinda, yeah. Oh, god. Ah, never mind. Doesn't matter. I forgot a thing that Osiris have. They have giant strength and giant toughness. Forgot to use it. Giant strength doesn't matter though, but because you're already at 0 anyway. But, whatever. Kazoo!
I mean, I guess I can go for the tail again, probably, because I'm pretty
Yeah.
committed at this point.
Yeah, it's only a negative 3 and a minus and a 2
precision
roll.
strike is standard, so I can just
Do it. Yeah.
Spam it, yeah.
try the. Oh, right, the extra dice might matter. Roll 1d8.
7.
So a 17, but 2 negative rerolls, right? So what am I?
Give me a moment.
Or am I?
Reroll both the 7s.
Right.
Roll
Come on, I believe in you.
2d. No, 2d8. I almost
If
did
you wanted
22d8s. That would have been awful.
Because to make it
Not
easier,
better.
make it easier for you in the future, if you ever just want to reroll something quickly, you can type the up arrow key on your keyboard, and it will automatically go to wherever you put in chat previously, including macros and rolls. So you could, for example, since you rolled an 8, you could just
See that,
search
I
it.
see that, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So this is a roll
No,
of
that
6.
doesn't make it better, so that makes it really bad.
Yeah.
You know what?
Sarah's gonna put her faith in Locke as she knows Locke has a sword, and at this point she's fucking injured as fuck and knows she's not a good Locke, so she will assist Locke by basically helping with grabbing on the tail and then, make it easier for him to cut off the tail.
So
I will spend my...
you grab onto the tail and Vegeta is like, get off, and he just swings his tail to smash you into mountains, but you're hanging on. Look, you have 2 assist actions aiding you.
Oh boy.
Go, dude.
Come on, Locke, be the MVP.
Get down here and cut this bitch.
I don't have a plan, but it'll take too long, so I might as well just fucking go for it.
I mean,
Can't wait
damage
to hit the tail, and it do nothing.
damage doesn't matter. The fact that it does piercing.
Alright, 1 moment. Question.
Yep.
Could I use my battle point to speed up the, time it would take to activate a technique?
Yep.
I'm not talking energy cost, I mean, like, reducing the action to, like, a small action, basically.
No. Make a big action be a small action. That is not a thing you can do.
Fucking yeah. So I was planning on using only stance, but... me, right? Alright, fuck it.
Do you have basic blade?
Yes.
Quick swipe is a
Locke
small
is
action.
pretty much...
I've
you-
had a legitimate.
What?
Quick swipe is a small action.
I know, but that's not what I was trying to put. Alright, fucking... Alright, Locke
What's
is
wrong?
going to... Doesn't fucking matter. So,
Okay.
Locke is going to... start flying down, grabbing his sword, And I guess he's gonna technically make 2 attacks against Vegeta's tail.
Okay.
Assuming the first one does not succeed.
So we have 2 positive rerolls, right? So that cancels out the negatives of the weakness. So it's a straight roll, right?
If he wants to use them, or he could save it for his other attack.
Yeah, they could cancel out those things, depending on what he rolls.
Yeah.
Since Quick Swipe is a small action, he technically does have 2 piercing attacks.
Ah.
Well,
Yep, saving it for the second one.
You're saving it for the second one?
Yep, because that shit's not doing nothing.
Do it.
Come on.
So, first thing I want you to do, roll 1 more d8, because outnumbering.
yeah. The 6.
Now, you're gonna get 2 negative rerolls on that 8 and a 6. However, due to Goku and Sarah, you say nuts to that, and we soon have... Oh no! I'm no longer a monkey!
Doesn't he also go unconscious? Isn't he go unconscious now as well?
No, it's losing half its energy.
It says if the tail is cut off, the Saiyan will go unconscious, and they will also lose.
Yes,
50%
but he has
power.
the specialized version, which ignores that part.
Also resilience.
Okay.
Actually, I need to check his energy loss.
But hey, I think this is a good place to end the session of cutting, his tail just, pew.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I'd like to end right. I literally sent that message as you had said that, so I would have, obviously not.
Yeah.
But
Something
yeah, I need to get going to handle things, like I said.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I was gonna say, if this didn't work and I ended up getting knocked off the grab, an idea I had, because I'm so big, is I fly up to block a power ball. My hand's very big.
Oh yeah, the Powerball would it fade now since he?
No, it hasn't faded, but just me and Locke just needs to be conscious about. Then again, it's no problem for me after the fight. Even if I look at the Powerball, I have control over myself. So for me, it's just,
The thing.
It's just
Yeah.
whether you wanted to use the form or not. Yeah.
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 Basically, just as long as they don't look up, they're fine.
Cool.
yeah,
Which,
it needs to
considering
hit.
everybody.
Yeah.
Good.
That's a detail about the Powerball. It needs to hit the retinas like completely straight on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
how the
kinda
moon thing works.
Glossed over it. I don't have a thing for this. If you want to try to shield your vision, technically that should be a negative reroll or something every turn.
Then again, it takes a complete action to use the transformation, which, to be fair, the complete action would be look straight at the source of blitz waves
Yeah,
and
okay.
then, transform.
I'm talking
Also, I was
about
gonna say,
penalties for you to fight while avoiding the gaze or something.
I don't
While
think
you
that would
don't
be a
have
thing. 'Cause
blind
it's just,
sight.
I don't think that would be a thing because it's literally just don't look up, and you're
Yeah.
fighting a giant creature, so it's basically just don't
How
look
many?
upwards.
Yeah, exactly. And how many times did that happen in Dragon Ball Canon? 0.
That's because the
Saiyans
Powerball.
with a tail in the presence of a moon or Powerball always transform. I know that if they don't look at it, it doesn't activate, but at the same time, you're fighting without looking. It's difficult. Especially when you're
Hey.
fighting something that much bigger than you, where you have to look up. Point is,
That's fair.
I mean,
Something later.
the point is, you're trying to fight while restricting yourself. There should be some sort of restriction.
That's
It's like a game mechanic, if nothing else. But
Yeah,
for
you
me,
can make a game
for me,
mechanic for
feels
it.
For me, it feels logical as well. It's not just the Powerball; it's all the light it gives off. The light is so like a reflective surface should work. Not that I
Has
know
it
if there
ever?
would be any.
I don't think it ever happened because every transformation has been them directly looking at it. I've never
Anyway.
seen a mirror.
Pause real quick. Oh, he already left. I wanted to say goodbye, but we kept talking.
But yeah.
yeah, it's like I feel like it also depends. It should be based on what movie. Like for example, everybody can fly, then it's just a matter of where they're positioned.
But yeah, I get it. Like a minor penalty of some kind.
Yeah. Anyway,
And
I guess, yeah. I will say I'm partly glad the Vegeta fight's almost over and over because it's like Vegeta's just been a pain in the ass.
I mean, it's Vegeta. Did you expect it to be a cakewalk?
That's
No,
fair.
but I didn't expect him to steal our sensu beans.
It
Why
went
not?
well in
If
that.
Vegeta sees you do it, obviously he's gonna fucking take that shit.
I'm gonna blame myself for I did it too obviously. I should have hidden away for
Nah,
doing
like
that.
that's not something you would expect. Like, did he even expect he could do that or whatever? Like, he never in canon he never saw these things until Cell Game, I think.
No, Cell
no.
games.
Actually, he did see
Namek.
Goku revive Krillin and Gohan when Nappa was still alive. But
No, he saw him do it.
No.
He used the sensu beans on Namek. That's the only time he used them.
earlier.
Yeah,
earlier.
Nope, not true. That is in fact Goku
That
did
was
give
Ginyu
fucking
Force.
Killing Gohan Sensu Bean in front of
That
Nappa
was
and
Ginyu
Vegeta.
Force. Wasn't that Ginyu
No,
Force?
listen.
Yeah,
Goku
sorry.
saved Krillin and Gohan from dying from Nappa, then gave them half a sensu bean each.
Yeah.
The thing was, there wasn't any sensu bean left to steal after that. Nor was Vegeta in a need of one. Nor did Vegeta think it mattered. To be fair, Vegeta was like, it doesn't matter if he heals them. Nothing changes, they're all gonna die. But in this circumstance, you guys had actually hurt Vegeta pretty bad before he powered up. He was actually down at like a third health. So he stole the sensu beans.
And when you declare a duel right, does it matter your base power level or what power level you are at current when dueling somebody?
Not sure. I think I want to redo the duel rules a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not super happy with them.
I have noted down what I had for my battle here, where I got the damage state 10 with 5% of my, 5% per tier, and that is my highest power up.
Oh god, I skipped an action. Fuck.
Huh?
Let me just scroll up and see.
Good question. If you're for people who are non-Saiyan, if you run to 0 on every resource you have, do you gain any benefits? Like, do you get more XP for that?
Only Sans.
Oh no, I have absolutely fucked up the story now.
How?
How have you fucked it up?
My last attack with Vegeta was gonna be to break Goku, but Goku is basically at half health and no proper injuries. He's gonna join Namek at stage 1.
Then again, to be fair, we have movies that can still fuck shit up.
It can,
Also-
but I'm not gonna force it to happen. Like, Yamcha and Tien are still alive. They can join in. Like, previously, I kind of forced some things to happen. I forced Goku to die. I forced Yamcha to be exploded by Cybermen. Although that one was fun. If they're alive, they're alive. If Goku is alive and full health, he's gonna join Namek at stage 1. Meaning he's not gonna get the massive Namek power-up.
But we also have a lot more people on level with
Yes.
Goku, so...
Yes, so this is gonna be interesting no matter what.
I mean, hey, it stops the
But
Goku show from happening.
But I did plan for Vegeta to do a User Mouth Blast again at Goku. But
Yeah.
I
And
forgot.
also, to be fair, you don't need to worry about us, Vegeta getting here alive. Well, yes, most likely Synapse is gonna fucking give him a really bad farewell gift. Both Sarah and Locke knows one thing. They want Frieza dead. No matter what. And both of us know Vegeta wants him dead as well as us.
Yeah.
So we want him to live. And to be fair, Goku is still Goku. He wants to fight Vegeta one day without needing help.
Yeah,
And you're
Vegeta's
pure-hearted, you don't want to kill Goku either.
Yeah, Vegeta is losing his leg privileges and maybe an arm. Maybe. We'll see how it goes from there. He's lost his leg. I'm not gonna remove them, but they're gonna be fucked up. The man has sucker punched me too many fucking times.
Oh wait, I just realized something.
Huh? What is it?
Gonna check. Oh, right, I'm still recording, and enough of that.